jab, uppercut, leave you laid out on the floor. Try to duck and roll, hit and miss, now you counting stars. Should've practiced more, should've hit the mask, get out there more. Man, that you're the best. You gotta show me, son. Actions over words, baby boy. Is you real or what? Talking way too much, world come. Back sports, talking way too much, world come. Back sports, talking way too much, world come. Back sports,
What's going on, everyone? You tuned in to WCS, man, for another one. Shout out to everyone that's in the building, man. Shaw News, the Sauce Experience, a.k.a. Showtime. Shaw on deck. What's good? He said, I'm ready for this one. No doubt. Big Blunts and Boxing on deck. What's good with it, OG? We in the building. Salute to you. Salute to you. Everybody else that's in the building. Hey, we got a banger for sure, man. We got a lot of topics to talk about. I had the opportunity to communicate with some people and clear up some things, you know what I'm saying, on some big topics and all that, you know. So, you know, pretty much, this is gonna be pretty much like a overlay on the fight weekend, and some stories that took place, you know what I'm saying, while I was actually in Newark. You know what I'm saying? I just want to give my summation on how everything took place, man. You know, I gotta tell my story, because my story is more authentic than some people. You know what I'm saying? I have to literally tell my story for sure. But first, we got to talk about the reality of certain things that exist in boxing, but people try to ignore it because it's certain names that's attached to it, right? All right. So we all know Shakur Stevenson's final fight at 130 pounds went down this past weekend, and he was still able to go in there and defeat Robson Conceição. You know, and you know, there's plenty who is giving him a conveyor belt of criticism for whatever reason, just because he didn't make weight, talking about he wasn't professional and all that. Man, been professional his whole career. You know what I'm saying? So you got people that's mad and upset, but let's first talk about what he was able to do. What he was able to do is come out of there from a rough week in a weight cut and still get the victory. Not only that, for those of you that may not have been paying all the way close attention, but he went in there and fought. He fought the gold medal Olympian. Him, the silver standard, Conceição is a gold standard. He went in there and fought. This is after going through a rough weight cut. He went in there and fought. He didn't go in there and stay on the ropes and make it extremely boring and none of that. He fought. Now I hear a lot of people voicing that, you know, he pretty much was getting hit too much. This is exactly what happens when you spoil entitled boxing fans. They're already entitled, but you spoil them with the boxing science, and they really don't understand or know what they're looking at. They don't know what the education's about. Shakur Stevenson went in there and provided you with the science. You know what I'm saying? Whether you thought it was sweet or not, that's up to you. But he went in there and got it done. He got it done. You know what I'm saying? He could have went in there and had a moment like Teofimo Lopez, where he was trying to defend his titles and he ended up losing. But he didn't. Because one thing about Shakur Stevenson, he said he hate losing. He hate it. He hate losing, goddammit. You know what I'm saying? And he didn't disappoint in his hometown. You know, he was on his footprint, his home soil, his footprint, born and raised and everything. And He didn't disappoint to a packed house. You know what I'm saying? It was packed up in there. And he showed out once again. But the criticism is so much to the point where they want to drown out his accolades and the results. And they want to try to, everybody want to act like they knew the news first. Even though I put it on IG, before the weigh-in, you know what I'm saying? I put it out on IG. But people have to look at it like, oh man, we already knew that. We already knew. I said, okay. Just because Scotty said it, you know what I'm saying? It doesn't get no first ballot, information disbursement. I don't get the first ballot. I don't get the jacket. You know what I'm saying? But those of us like Showtime, we already knew that he was going to 135. He was having a hard time cutting weight. And the weigh-in was delayed because they were trying to give him the opportunity. That hometown sauce. You know what I'm saying? That's all it was. But I just wanted to give a big shout out to Shakur Stevenson for still working himself through a tough weight cut that week. He say he's not a little boy no more. He's a grown man. And he's 25 years old, I think. And everybody's physical anatomy is different. But yet with rehydration and everything, he still went in there and fought. He went in there and fought. Now people are mad because he didn't get the stoppage. You're talking about two Olympians, bro. Y'all need to be smarter than this. Two Olympians. Why y'all holding that man to a cross, man, and keep on pouring gasoline on that motherfucker? You know what I'm saying? Y'all trying to hold him to a cross when he's a two-weight champion already. Formerly unified at 130, lost the belt on the scales. He didn't get defeated. Let's keep it a hundo, man. You know I'm saying? A lot of people, and we're going to get back to Shakur Stevenson. A lot of people are spooked that now he's finally moving up to 135. It's a lot of people. Now you have another heavy hit at 135. You got Keyshawn at 135, Gervonta Davis. You know what I'm saying? Devin Haney, Lomachenko. Now we have Shakur Stevenson who has absolutely confirmed that he's a lightweight. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it makes for a very good future fight. You know why? Because all the names outside of Lomachenko I just mentioned, they're black. So how is this going to play out? You're going to have all these big names like Gervonta, Devin Haney, you know what I'm saying? Keyshawn Davis, Frank Martin, throw him in there. Shakur Stevenson, all these guys in one division and they ain't gonna fight each other. They got to. It's bound to happen. Real talk. This shit bound to happen. Michael Johnson Boxing Talk and more on deck. What's good? I don't think folks are spooked at 135. Anything, they're like, damn, another guy I have to fight on top of when can I get my title shot? Absolutely believe there's some individuals who are spooked out their mind in 135 that Shakur Stevenson is coming up there. Because I look at it like him picking up titles. You know what I'm saying? Picked up a title 26, 30. And now, it's almost imminent. You know what I'm saying? That he's going to pick up a title 135. It's just, people has to understand Devin Haney is not going to hold on to those belts like that forever and a day. It gets expensive. First of all, it gets expensive. All right. Second of all, he's getting, to a point where he's gonna have to make the same decision that Ryan Garcia, Teofimo Lopez, people that moved up. He's getting older too. So regardless of the paychecks, it's smart for Shakur Stevenson not to try to lose the last 1.6 and jeopardize his health. Just say, forget the belts. I'm being stripped of the belt. Boom. It's almost like, vacate by force. And he go in there and get the victory. His record is still undefeated. You know what I'm saying? Devin's undefeated. Gervonta's undefeated. You know what I'm saying? Keyshawn's undefeated. Shakur Stevens is undefeated. You have a lot of undefeated names that's gonna once these belts become fragmented and dispersed back into the division, it's gonna be a lot of names that people are gonna be talking about. We just hope that it's not a whirlwind of disappointment, like we know the welterweight division. Showtime said it was packed in the Prudential Center. Yes, sir. Super packed. You know what I'm saying? Super packed. So shout out to Shakur Stevens for doing what he got to do. You know what I'm saying? He's not getting enough credit or whatever. Just like my next name I'm about to mention is not getting enough credit. All right. Let's talk about people call him Jahi. You know what I'm saying? Jahi Tucker, Jahi Tucker, whichever name that the announcers want to, call him. All right. Listen, I believe from my understanding, he did 4 4-rounders and 4 6-rounders, and that was his first 8-rounder. All right. Jahi Tucker is now sitting in 9 victories, 0 defeats. You know what I'm saying? And the reason why I bring him up is it's a lot of people that's choosing not to pay close attention to his mastery. You know what I'm saying? And how he's able to, his fluidity in the ring, and how he makes things seem a bit easier than somebody who has to be taught that. We hear the story of Lomachenko dad sending him to dance class and stuff like that. Well, what dance class did Jahi go to? Because he be in there, goddamn, going to some his own beat and flow. And it's some stuff that you can't teach in the gym. He's doing some of that movement like Pernell Whitaker. Let's take a look at some of Jahi moments. Now, take a look at this picture right here. Obviously, he's in the corner, and his opponent is throwing a punch, but Jahi has slipped it, and he's looking back to see what's next. He's paying attention to the left hand. You know what I'm saying? He's always has his eyes on his opposition. Sometimes he's just going off what he believes his opponent's next punch is going to be, just by remediation in boxing in general. Because if you just slip the right hand, come on, common sense tell you probably in that position he's going to throw the left hand. You know what I'm saying? So he's appearing to look back at his opposition just to see what's coming next. Very, very distinctive point that we should pay attention to is his ability to be defensively sound, to be defensively coordinated, to be defensively accountable. Now I'm gonna tell y'all, I am on the media side of the house. That's pretty much self-explanatory what I can tell you. I'm not getting in any of this back and forth and all that with any of y'all fighters. None of them. But let me explain something to you. I don't have the boxing license. None of that shit. But what I will tell you is, if those of you that choose to get in contact with his team, you can get in contact with Showtime, Shaw News. You know what I'm saying? You can get in contact with his pops. If y'all feel that he's easy work, they are able to get a phone call, and you can make those arrangements with them. They ain't ducking no smoke, whether it be in sparring or in the ring, because it's gonna be difficult to get a fight with him in the ring if you don't have a pretty decent name. I'm just saying, at this point, the man's been splitting the ropes under the bright lights since his debut, so you just can't be any Joe. But as far as the smoke goes, sparring, if y'all believe it's that easy, then call up his team. Call up the prominent role players who can get you the arrangements that you're looking for. Let's move on. Once again, look at this. Look at this defensive freaking mastery that we're looking. Look at the education of it. Look at this, man. He's just slipped under a right hand. Look how he's always paying attention. Look at his movement. Look at how pliable he makes himself while his opponent is trying to take his head off. Very smooth, rhythmic attention. attention to everything. We call it vigilant. Keep your head on a swivel. This man is moving around, what I'm saying? Like he's dancing in there, like it's the dance hall. Take a look at this picture. Totally two different pictures, man. Once again, look at his eyes, look at his head. Always paying attention in the direction of his opposition. Stand defensively sound. That's why some of the movement that Jahi does in the ring, people don't give him enough credit because he doesn't make it look difficult. He's in there doing some things. You look at the video that's pretty much went viral on IG. You will see what I'm talking about, man. This is a 19-year-old kid dancing like this. The ring is his dance hall. You might say I'm over here exaggerating this shit, but it's no exaggeration in what you see play out in front of you. Those little short punches, whether it be hooks or uppercuts, when he go to the body or to the head, his movement to reset or slip underneath the punch, pivot out. It is so fluent. Look at this next one right here. Where's the other one that I had? I had one more. I must not upload it. I could have sworn it was 4 that I uploaded. Hold on, let me upload it right quick because I want y'all to see this. And of course, these pictures are taken by yours truly. That's all. They're taken by yours truly. I know a lot of y'all out there thinking this shit looks easy, man. He's easy work. Man, I'm telling you, just hit the team up. They'll get with you. Check out this right here. Check out this defense right here, man. Rhythm and motion. Where's his eyes? Always somewhere focused on his opposition. If he's not laterally left to right, front, I mean, some of his opposition probably found him, behind him, and the referee is trying to break the fight. Like, okay, where did he go? Like, where did he go? Oh, he's behind you. Fighters break. You have to make sure his opposition turn around and face his opponent. This is not any type of damn basic fundamental shit. This is shit you have to have, to be able to have confidence to be able to execute. You have to feel confidence within yourself to execute these types of moves. You have to have the 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, just like they teach you how to dance. But you have to learn how to do 4, 1, 3, 3, 2, 2, 4. You know what I'm saying? Just like, hitting the mitts. That's what I see in his defensive movement. And people can sit up here and say, okay, he don't have power. He don't do this. But you have to deal with the engine. First of all, you have to deal with the IQ. You have to deal with the engine. All right. And then you have to deal with his punch output. And then when you felt that it was easy work to be able to return some of those shots, you have to understand that his chapter of defense is there for you to read. It's there for you to read, man. All you have to do is go back, to his earlier fights, if you paid attention on how his opponent attempted to catch the youngster. You know what I'm saying? The youthful sensei himself. I think it was maybe Charles Garner. They rung the bell. Charles tried to take his head off, like catch him off guard, catch him slipping, as they call it, lacking. He tried to catch him lacking, man, and send the right hand, try to take his head off. Once again, Jahi slipped underneath it like it was the dance hall and he was the opening act. You know what I'm saying? Look, he didn't raise a brow. He slipped underneath that motherfucker. So when I talked to his pops, right, I said, you see what, Garner trying to do and everything, he tried to, he said, hey, we prepare for all that. That's boxing. You know, we've been there, done that. We supposed to protect ourselves at all times. This, that, and the other. It was like it was nothing. That's what they practiced. That was what they rehearsed. But man, we need to start identifying this dude as being one of the most awkward defensive senseis in the game. Real talk. That movement he does inside the square, man. You need to respect it. Respect it to a point where some of the shit, a lot of it can't be taught. You know what I'm saying? Just look at his head placement, how close he stays to the body, what he's looking at. I mean, man, you just gotta freaking marvel at this shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? You could say what you want about his hands, okay? I done heard several fighters talk about his hands to my, they forget he's 19, right? He ain't a power puncher. He don't have. They say the same shit about Devin Haney. They say the same shit about Shakur Stevenson. They say the same shit about a lot of fighters that they proclaim not to have any punching power. Out of the names I just mentioned, all of these guys don't go up here and get their opponent up out of there and knock them out, but they do have stoppages on their record. Just the last fight, Jahi Tucker has a stoppage over DeAndre Smith. He has a stoppage. That wasn't just no bogus ass stoppage. It was a 6-rounder and he stopped him in the 4th. If you look at the fight, come on, man. The volume. When you overwhelm these fighters with volume, 10, 15 punch combinations, you can say is freaking cotton candy all you want. But you have to do something about the cotton candy, though. If it's sweet to you, you have to make it look like, you have to present yourself like, don't get hit with the shots. Don't make Jahi look good to the referee. I mean, to the judges. You're saying, oh man, I'm not hurt, but you can't get out of the nest. All them hornets coming at you, ding, 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 ding. All these sting, they stinging your ass, ping, 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 ping. You think you in an arcade, god damn it. All them hornets just stinging your ass, ping, 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 ping. Sound like an arcade game, man. But you over there telling people, oh man, that shit didn't hurt, man. That shit didn't hurt. But the ref stopped the fight, though. But they didn't hurt, though. I was telling the ref, man, what the fuck, man? Goddamn, I was good. No, not what I saw. I didn't see you was good. All I saw, young fella. Now, listen, I've been doing this for over a decade, young fella. Listen to me. Listen, when I was growing up, just like WCS just said, we had arcades, okay? And that's what it seemed like I was watching. All I heard was ping, 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 pong, ping, ping, ping. When you got that type of sound going off in the ring, the referee will say, okay, I'm looking for you to intelligently defend yourself and also return something. Return something. Look at the photo, man. Look at where his head is at. Like he's not running out to the far corner to say, I need to create space. He's like putting on a magic show, man. You know what I'm saying? He's trying to, give you an illusion. He's trying to present an illusion, y'all. This dude is dancing. This is a boxing match. And this dude is doing some shit that a lot of people don't appreciate until they get in there with him. That's all I'm saying. You can say whatever you want. I mean, it can be 15, 20, 30 of y'all can say, oh man, he ain't a knockout artist. He ain't this. But you have to deal with a plethora of variables that goes along with the science, y'all. You have to deal with that shit. And when it comes to Jahi Tucker, people are not saying he's a dumb fighter. He has minimal ring IQ. Now, the criticism comes into play on when he goes in there and demonstrates, right? they would say, "Oh, why is he talking to the camera? My God, somebody need to discipline this guy. He just keeps having conversations, sidebars." Bob Arum, do something about this guy having sidebar conversations to the fans. He's in a full-blown match. That's the criticism they're doing. They don't want him talking to the cameras, bro. You feel me? They don't want him talking and doing shit. They want him to take it more serious. Then every now and then he shows out, right? Okay. We done had several fighters show out. We've had several fighters. Let me give you a name who did the exact same thing as Jahi Tucker did, and they didn't criticize him for shit. Still Lomachenko. Lomachenko did it. I think he was fan Mariota, a Sosa, one of them guys. When he was in the corner and he was waving the guy in the corner, he was sitting in the corner. Even Muhammad Ali did that shit. Plenty of fighters have sat in the corner. Roy Jones Jr. did it. He called his opponent, come on, come back over here, let's go. Come on, get this work. I'm right here. I ain't going nowhere. I'm in the corner. Then the guy follows and accepts the hallmark, right? He accepts the hallmark. And then you get like a 4-punch, bing, bing, bing. The guy said, oh, hell no. He sends the left hand. That's after. Look, the dude is slipping like it's banana peels in there. He's slipping punches, dog. You know what I'm saying? Dude, you have to deal with the defense, man. He waving the dude over in the corner. Pop him, slides. The guy tries to follow him. He pops him again and slips underneath the left hand, man. He's already out. Like a thief in the night. It's not just this phantom power that you say, oh man, that ain't. You have to deal with a plethora of other variables that's going to be a concern. Dude is going to be oily in there. He's going to be slippery. You know what I'm saying? You have to deal with the elusiveness. You have to deal with certain things that look great on TV. But when you finally stepped in there, you're saying to yourself, damn, why I can't knock him out? Because your whole intent is, oh, he don't have power, so I think I have power. So therefore, yeah, I can knock him out. But how you going to knock out something that you can't hit? We're talking about 19 years old, man. We're talking about understanding what his possessions are, what he totally understands about his skill set, how he puts his own freaking, base and ingredients to his freaking sauce, his confidence, how he's properly prepared for a fight to go in there and dance like he does. Just look at the photos yourself, man. Look at how he's examining the entire frame, the physical frame of his opposition in the heat of combat. That's all I'm asking you to do, because we get too wrapped up in punch power, and act like that totally devalues the entire fighter. No, it's called a science, man. This is part of the science. Defense is part of the science. You can't sit up here and act like, oh man, I'm sounding good by mentioning Pernell Whitaker on how elusive and evasive he was. But it only pertains to Pernell Whitaker. There's a lot of fighters that was out there that has damn good defense, and people praise them for it. But once again, it's not too many people at all that moves and grooves like Jahi Tucker, especially as young as he is. He's moving and grooving in there, man. The ring is his dance hall, and he's pretty much moving to rhythm to his own beat. And I know there's a lot of fighters that's becoming aware of who he is. You know what I'm saying? Thanks to his team. You know what I'm saying? His name is getting out there. and they're not understanding like it's certain things that you hear behind the scenes if you they're on deck. And their whole point was to put some rounds in, to go in there and box, to work on some things. This was the most experienced fighter that he fought up to date. So they went in there and worked on some technique and what they've been cooking up in the lab. What's wrong with that? If he goes in there and stops somebody, then y'all say he wild and he's not working on his technique and all that. And then people don't want to put him in their top 10 of rising prospects. You want to make him feel some type of way that he wouldn't even on TV as a top 10. Come on, we know that's bogus. And Desert Storm, I don't know why you did that, bro. Like we're talking about somebody who's 19 has been fighting on TV since his debut, but yet you take him out for whatever reason. Like where do you get that? Where did that come from? Like we always talk about blacks supporting blacks and all this. Yeah, there's some black names on there, but why leave out that particular black name? Did somebody piss you off? Like, come on, bro. Like you was criticizing him for showboating. He came in the next fight, then showboat. He dapped you up on ringside. You know what I'm saying? And then he continues to go in there and get the job done. But yet you're gonna come out and say you left him off your top 10 rising prospects. So disrespectful. Serious, that's just so disrespectful, bro. Because you have to put him in the same category. Some of the names that you have on there already, he definitely should be there. Definitely. He should be in top 5. He should be in the top 5. Easy. It's just wild how picky boxing is. You know what I'm saying? People just want to, you correct one thing, they want you to correct something else. You correct that, then they have another check mark. You need to check off this bullet point too. You check off that bullet point, here go another one. To a mindset of a fighter, you just got to focus on you. You can't be focusing on all these people that just sit up here and want to finger point all the time and come up there with that notepad. Do you have a moment, Jahi? Yeah. Just want to go over some things that we've seen in there. All that movement, and you slipping underneath, and you're in the front, you're in the back, side to side, and all that. Hey, man, this is not aerobics, man. You know what I'm saying? Stand there and bang it out, man. The fans want to see you bang it out sometime. All right, hold up for a second. So you saying bang it out? So when I was in there throwing like 10, 15 punches, yeah, you make a good point. You were standing in there. But see, what happened, what I'm saying is that when you was banging it out, some people felt that you was just overdoing it with the showboating and trying to stun on them. And in boxing, you got to think that, you got to keep it, with a little bit of morals and principles. You know what I'm saying? You got to, just stay within the guidelines and be a sportsman. So you're saying, okay, bang it out and not banging it out. So if I bang it out and throw a huge amount of volume of punches, and then the referee stop. I talk to the camera. Are you saying that's that's unsportsmanlike? Yeah, you're getting there. Just in order for you to be a brand, and what I'm saying, for the fans to come see you, it's good to give them entertainment. But after you drop 15 on somebody's head, don't go talking to the camera. All right, that's always like, it just seems like you're just totally, you don't care. You're not taking the fight serious. But I just stopped him though. I know. But you'll get it. You're too young right now. You just need to continue to grow. You understand what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you did bang it out, but I don't know, man. I was speaking to me and my colleagues, and they was like, man, why do he just has to talk to the camera all the time? Why do he has to have sidebars? Just focus on the fight. They be having a little petty shit, just a little petty shit like that. He's talking to the camera. He's having sidebar conversations. Man, see, Who's raising this kid? You know what I'm saying? He just feels like he's not 100% focused on the fight. Oh my God. Desert Storm, don't you supposed to present your top 10 rising prospects? Is he on there? Good. He needs to be taught a lesson. Teach him a lesson. I'm serious, man. They're worried about the wrong thing. Like, that's his own little bravado that he has. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's been several fights. Like, if you look early in his resume, he was going in there full blown, emptying the clip on dudes. And they were saying, oh, he was wild. He was wild. Oh my God, he's wild. He need to calm down. And then he goes in there and box. I'm not sold. I'm not sold on him. He didn't look all that impressive. He goes back out there, fight the next fight different, gets a win. Okay. He did his thing. Yeah, for sure. He did his thing. Moving and grooving. You know what I'm saying? Swimming. You know what I'm saying? Not getting wet, too slippery. You know. He he still got a long ways to go. You know. We'll just see what the next fight has. Boom. This is pretty much a good opponent right here. Got a lot of fights. Damn, this is gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough. Oh shit! He went in there and stopped him. But there he goes talking to the camera again. God damn it. See, I was just about to compliment him. He's talking to the camera. Dude, I can't make this shit up. Pay attention to what's right. Stop being petty on this young warrior, man. Just like a lot of young warriors y'all want to praise. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can go back to some of the fights Xander Zayas has. You know, Xander's handling his business. Look, that doesn't mean you don't see him showboat in there sometime. I've seen him showboat. He may not have a conversation with the camera, but you know what I'm saying? We've seen him showboat. Why not talk about that? We've seen Lomachenko showboat. We've seen Canelo Alvarez showboat. Then Canelo do the same thing Jahi did. He backed himself in the corner and waved his opponent in. Then he do that. And all those fights he has, he's did it several times already. So what's the deal? Boxing man need to make up his mind if you're gonna raise up a youngin, or everybody get treated the same way. And for what I'm saying, everybody gets treated the same way. Like, they want you to have some type of bravado, but it's almost like they want to minimize it depending on who you are. You know what I'm saying? You can be on top of the world 1 minute, and then the next minute they talking about you overhyped. All I'm telling y'all is, all you have to do is pay attention. You know what I'm saying? You know, you can either go in there and support him in his next fight, or you can just be a non-supporter. Either way it goes, when it comes down to him, from what I've seen, you know, both in sparring and in the ring, you know, competing under the bright lights, you know, he's unfazed. He's pretty much made it a point on where he's trying to go in the welterweight division. All right. And competition is going to continue to get stiff. So you all can stay there and say, okay, this is the deal. Well, you know, he's stepping up competition again. Let's see what he does now. You continue to observe, man. And then maybe you'll have a change of heart. You know, he got a lot of supporters out there now. Don't get it twisted. He has a lot of positive supporters out there that's rocking heavy with him. Every fight, man, it's people that's coming around. It's like, damn, you know, you was entertaining. It's some shit he was doing. Like, you know, I heard boxing gyms even gave him a compliment. You know what I'm saying? Boxing gyms gave him a compliment when they was doing the live fight party or what have you. He say he's uncoordinated, but he's coordinated. Pretty much what he was looking at. Pretty much what he was looking at. It's like, it seems like, you know, someone might be a little bit erratic moving the way he does, but he's totally in control of where he's trying to go. So he's in control of the direction and the movement that he's trying to go. but it doesn't seem like it's something you see all the time, which is not. It's not natural, so to speak, to just the average person. How awkward he moves and slip punches and everything, and then even how he produces his offense in rhythm with his defense. He's not just basically moving and trying to be elusive without returning any offensive punches. No, he's shooting little sneaky ass uppercuts. You know what I'm saying? Popping his opponent, and you say, "Damn, where that punch come from?" And he has fast hands, man. So y'all can call it whatever you want. All I'm saying is, pay attention. That's all I'm saying. And shout out to Team Tucker. I gotta show love, man. You know what I'm saying? They show me love. You know what I'm saying? I gotta show them love. I gotta put the whole team out there. They already, they always like 30 deep up in there. They come out and support, man. That's Shaw News over there with the battle garb. You feel me? He has the battle garb. Let me go over here to the chat, man. You know what I'm saying? D-Ray Promotions on deck. What's good? Cooking with Sir Senior on deck. Salute. In and out like a robbery. Yeah. Smooth criminal, man. I gotta start calling Jahi smooth criminal, dog. But I don't want to put criminal on a black man, because they'll say, well, they be trying to send a anonymous messages on IG. I'm Mr. Tucker. I just want to make you aware of WCS saying you was a criminal. You was a criminal. And then that's not a good look for your brand. And you're trying to grow your brand and get sponsorships. He's saying that you're a criminal. What is your response to that? You got to be careful, man. What's going on, DBMH? Salute. Expert James, what it do? World Combat Sports, what it do, expert? What's good, chat? Hit the like button. Yeah, for sure, man. Appreciate everyone pulling up, but I had to show the teams love, man. You know what I'm saying? That's Team Jahi right there. You know what I'm saying? Always together. Molly, his little brother in the red, dude's a beast. People talk highly. I've seen this. This is a situation. I call him a situation. I've seen him spar already. Dude has a different level of tenaciousness. He's gonna be a situation. Real talk. He's already a situation. Already. But people around him talk very highly that he's gonna be a future world champ, and most likely he's gonna turn professional at a young age, man. But that's the young, and look at him in the red, man. There ain't nobody else in red except him. You know what I'm saying? I think he's like 13 years old. When I tell you he's a freaking a badger. This dude don't need nobody over there like Teddy Atlas. Hey, Marley, I got your family on the line. I got the fire truck outside. Turn out, Marley. You can do it. And there's nobody over there like Teddy Atlas giving these incredible stories. No, it's not needed. Period. So shout out to Team Tucker, man. Y'all did your thing once again. Continue to grind, show out. You know what I'm saying? Electrify the crowd. And then they'll understand, how special you truly are. So you continue to do your thing, man. Real talk. Continue to do you. Stay focused as always. You know what I'm saying? And keep it rocking and rolling. So I want to get to another layer that went down out in Jersey. Me and Showtime was out there covering the fight because, for one, to be honest with you, we had credentials. I'm just gonna start there. I need to hit the wickets, as we call it, in the core. I need to start with the wickets. The wickets was that we was on deck because we was credential official. So that means we had the wristbands and we was there covering the entire fight from start to finish. Like media, those media segues, media marketing agents, and those people who pretty much do that. But I want to talk about a situation that just happened to go down that I heard. And I just wanted to get my take on it because guess what? I got the true scoop. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Terrence Crawford. Shout out to the pound for pound best. Was in the building once again. I just want to get my breakdown of what Blue put out on his live. And I have my side of the story because I was actually there. You know what I'm saying? I hear a phantom story going around. So I have my story too. You know what I'm saying? So let's just go to the spot where allegedly this situation took place, right? So, okay, we in Newark, all right, and he put out there, Blue put out there that, you know, he had an encounter with the pound for pound best Terrence Crawford. Now, when I seen him talking about this, he kind of had this air about him that he's gonna make the weekend about him because he saw the pictures of Team Tucker out there. He saw the pictures, you know, of me and Showtime, taken with Terrence Crawford. So he felt left out. He had to kind of try to attempt to reclaim the momentum in his backyard. He wanted to say, "Oh man, I got to come up with something." Let me tell you how the situation actually went down because I was there. So pretty much, right? I just returned back from eating some Jamaican food that day, right? And shout out to Showtime, Coach Tucker, man. I had some of the best Jamaican food, period. So I'm on a full freaking stomach, right? So we're sitting up there chilling on this rooftop. We sitting there chilling, and it's right over there in the area. We were just sitting there chilling. So it's right over in the area of 7-Eleven. It's that's an action, like it has very high traffic over in that area. So I'm looking at certain people, I'm just looking. I said, damn, let me go in my bag because I always carry a pair of binos just so I can look long distance down the street to see, what's going on, to see if I'm going the right way or whatever. So I took out my binos and I started to see certain individuals like going the opposite way, like their stomach was hurting or something. I said, damn, something must be a breakout over here. I'm not sure, some gas or something. So I started showing concern, right? I thought maybe, somebody ate some bad food or whatever. And then I saw some other people doing the same thing. They was going the opposite direction. So I said, man, this ain't what I think it is. So I started looking down with the binos in the storm drain. And I saw these little beady eyes over there in the storm drain again. I said, there we go. I knew something was about to take place. I knew something was going on. Real talk. So I'm already on it. I'm looking, and Willie the Munchkin was sitting in there blinking his eyes and shit. So at the time, Blue was standing up in front of 7-Eleven. I was like, damn, what is he standing up there for? Who is he waiting on? So goddamn it, he goes over there to the storm drain. He's saying something to Munchkin. He's saying something to him. I don't know what the conversation. I was just looking at him. And then he reached in his pocket and he handed him something. So I zoomed in on the motherfucker, and there was a damn little ball of damn travel scope. You know what I'm saying? The mouthwash. The people was running away because I think he, Blue told him, don't come up right now, man. Don't come up right now because it's not a good time. So he reached in his pocket, he give him the scope, and he said, hey, do this right here, man. Don't come up because I think, Crawford's going on his way over here so we can chop it up. You know what I'm saying? That's what he was telling everybody. So goddamn Willie the Munchkin sitting up there, he all pissed. You can see his eyes moving all fast. I seen some, green goo come from the storm drain and shit. I said, what the fuck is going on? Why this motherfucker so mad? Damn. I mean, that's his environment. He should be good to go. So then, he got damn reached in his pocket again and tossed him some mints down there. And then myself, I started to get a little sick. I was like, God damn, Blue, tear him to goddamn take the scope and put it in his mouth and gargle that motherfucker. Because them halitosis goddamn stage 15, man, is crucial. It's deadly. So all of a sudden, I see this dude come up, right? I say, nah, that ain't Crawford. They don't walk alike. So Blue turned around to this dude. He said, hey, what's going on, man? So I say, nah, that ain't Crawford. And I said, okay, something ain't right. So I heard him say, hey, what's going on, Hartford? He said, what's going on? He said, hey, I hear you close to the camp, Hartford. I just want to ask you some, so pretty much in order for this to make as easy as possible, I'm going to call you Crawford, okay? I just got to get in the moment, Hartford. All right, just let me have the moment. All right, Hartford was like, damn, dude. Okay, man. All right, cool. So you want me to be Crawford in first person? Yeah, man. It'll make it easier on me. Okay. Hartford asking. All right. Hartford asking, say straight up, man. People not feeling too good about, the fake news you've been putting out. You've been trying to tell people that, my boy's fighting for free and everything. And that make him seem like he's not smart when it comes to this boxing business. And he is. He said, listen, brother, first of all, you're a black man like me, about 5'8", 5'9", shoe size about a 10. And, you have on a red sweater, blue jeans, and a low haircut. And I just had to go over everything about you first. I just want to let you know that I'm not against you, brother. All right, Crawford, I'm not against you. It's these other people on YouTube that twist my words around. And then look, I'm hearing everything, right? So Hartford asked him, say, so, oh yeah. So tell me this, right? Who do you like better, Errol Spence or Terrence Crawford? And first person, let's say, do you like me or Errol better as a boxer? Well, I like both of y'all. No, that's not what I asked you, because WCS sent me a video on my DM, and this guy Blunts Boxing had a video done on you, and I looked at it. I said, damn, all this time I'm thinking this nigga hater, but you really was down for my boy Crawford, huh? He said, yeah, that's what I'm trying to tell you, man. I really fuck with, Crawford, real talk. Absolutely my best. You know what I'm saying? He is a dog. You know what I'm saying? I even put out there Crawford. Did you see when I said Errol Spence pressure won't bust, Crawford's, I said, yeah. So I'm saying, like, if he was undefeated then, what changed your mind, brother? Man, it's a long story, man. It's not anything personal. I like both of y'all, man. He said, but check this out. You can't like both of us because it just seems like every time Crawford's name is mentioned, it seems like it's something negative. It seems like, you don't have nothing positive to say when it comes. Like I watched the video when you was in the car, on the same guy, Big Blunts. You watch his channel? Do you know who he is? No. Is that a small channel? I don't know about the size of the channel, but I don't watch upstarts. I don't watch those because they don't have information I need. Well, you need to, brother. Take it from Hartford. You need to start watching some of these little channels because they have some good information. I did before I came over here. Oh, okay. Yeah, now I seen you in that car and you were saying that, Errol Spence probably win, but you don't think he'll knock him out, but you believe he win by decision. You stand on that? Well, at that time, I was going through a lot. WCS held me accountable on some shit. It just seems like everybody was coming at me from all angles, man. I'm asking you a question. That's it. I'm asking you, do you stand on it? Man, it's a hard question. No, brother. Listen to me. Look at me. Because when I heard Blue talk about it, he say, I looked at two men talking about it, right? And looked each other in the eye, as men. He tried to make it seem like Crawford ran up on him. You know what I'm saying? And the weekend is like so special for him, right? He makes this phantom story like everybody's gonna say, oh my God, Blue and Crawford met. So Hartford turns around and asks this man, say, check this out. I'm gonna ask you again. Do you stand on that? Is it something you feel true about when it comes to Crawford and Spence? Just be honest. Just be honest, man. Well, I'm kind of, leaning towards, Errol because I can't get out. I'm in too deep, man. I can't get out. Man. I'm in too deep. I want to talk so good about Crawford, but I'm in too deep. I don't have the courage to just speak my mind, man. All right, listen up. Consider this, one of those situations where we talk as brothers, But you be on some bullshit, bro. You be out here putting out fake news, you know what I'm saying? That 35, 65 shit that, you know, you trying to say Crawford ain't getting shit. He working for free labor. You know, it's some things that's questionable about what you said out here, bro. That's all we saying. I understand that, Crawford. I understand. Man. I'm gonna do better. But yeah, man, just take this as a life lesson. Be better when you get behind the mic. And you know, and the respect will be mutual over time. Not right now, because you don't say too much bullshit about us. And then, you know, watching that video, I'm like, it's right there. This man's a fan of my boy Crawford. He's a fan. He's a fan. He says it right there. He's a dog. You giving him compliments, but now it's all about Errol Spence. Man, I'll try to straighten that up. There, Crawford. I'll try to straighten it up. Man, nigga, my name Hartford, goddammit. You're a grown fucking man. My name Hartford. All right, Hartford. I'm gonna try to clear that up. I'm gonna straighten that up, man. Real talk. I'm gonna straighten that up. And before you get up out of here, man, I appreciate you just, you know, showing up solo and everything and talking to me as men, as black men, because we are, man, don't bring that brother shit up, dog. But I just want to ask you something, man. Hey, man, is there any way we can take, no, we ain't taking no motherfucking picture, dog. No, not with you. Is there any way you can have Crawford come to my house? No, man. He ain't taking no picture with you. He just finished taking a picture with Shaw and goddamn WCS. He ain't coming over here, dog. Damn, man. It ain't that person. I need something to get the fans, dog. You know, because if I take a picture with Crawford, that means more super chats for me. Come on, man. I'm getting emotional out here, dog. Help me out, man. These little channels, these upstarts, man, they're just driving over me, man. I hate it. I hate it. Goddamn Blunts and Boston. Take the video down. Take the motherfucking video down. I'm tired of WCS talking about it. God damn it. Who approved Shaw News and WCS for credentials? That mother lost his mind, man. So I'm up there watching and everything, and it's some shit I kind of left out to end this all. Like, he was talking to Hartford, not Crawford. Real talk. I know he wants y'all to believe that conversation went down, but it was a brother that kind of similar, you know, in appearance. No, it wasn't Terrence Crawford, bro. You know what I'm saying? It was a dude named Hartford. You know what I'm saying? I happened to, you know, meet him earlier, and I figured that's who he was talking about because they kind of resemble and shit. But no, it wasn't Crawford. But in the meanwhile, man, you know, I always carry a slingshot with me. So while I was looking and everything, I decided since you know Willie the Munchkin was still there, you know, spitting and shit, all mad because he wanted to come up from that storm drain. I was just decided to shoot paintball, you know, little green paintball splatter on him. You know what I'm saying, on his forehead and shit, so he can scurry along in the underworld of the sewer system, bro. You know what I'm saying? I see he got a new cut, good, but I still recognized you, dog. It wasn't even really off site. It was just off like the stench. You know what I'm saying? The smell. Shit. What the fuck? I mean, it's shit that Lysol will lose. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to stage 15 halitosis, Lysol loses every time. Lysol is like, oh, you know, they got like a Reggie Strickland type record. You know, like and 343 encounters. Lysol cannot win against this shit. But that's how it went down in Newark, man. Besides all the boxing shit, that's how it went down, man. Don't believe all that other stuff when he's changing damn syllables around and shit, talking about it was Crawford. No, it was Hartford. You know what I'm saying? Don't try to put Crawford out there like he walked up on you and showed you respect and y'all up there conversing like, hey man, it's good to see you. Now I bet you was all humble, goddammit. When you saw Crawford, you know what I'm saying? The Hartford, you was all humble shit. Oh man, he's actually here. He came looking for me. He's in the hotel room, kickback. Yeah, We spoke as men, and he asked me. He looked into, no, it wasn't none of that. You know how Crawford rolled. Crawford sent the middleman. That's all. He sent Hartford. Hartford went over there and told him what he told me. But, Blue was up there just like, hey, he told me the story. He wanted me to put the message out. Well, guess what? Same here. I put the message out too, bro. Real talk. You can't sit up here and try to seize the momentum that you never had. You know what I'm saying? You're trying to goddamn act like you had the momentum and Crawford came and y'all had a damn moment. You know what I'm saying? A cordial moment. He said, man, why you spreading fake news about me? Man, I never, nah, brother. Nah, brother, it wasn't me. I never, spread no fake news about you. You know what I'm saying? Never. Man, come on, bro. We all know that's a lie. That's a lie, bro. Let me get to the super chat. That's a motherfucking lie, dog. That's a lie, dog. D-Lo, what's good? A lot of channels saying they think Blue was lying. I got the links. Man, listen. The man don't have one picture, dog. He was talking to Hartford, not Crawford. That's all. You know what I'm saying? He was talking to Hartford, not Crawford. He don't have no picture. At least have the cojones after you had this, oh man, incredible encounter. At least dig down into your pride and say, champ, 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 champ. The same way you was begging Bronin, champ, 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 chicken, champ, champ, champ. Hey, can I get a pick? No. Oh man, damn. Where's the pick at, man? Just show us a pick. If you got a pick, I'll give you the head nod and be like, okay, cool. You got a pick. But me and Showtime, we can produce a pick, bro, because we saw him there in person. It wasn't on no dumb shit either. But what happened to the video footage? He didn't allow you to take your phone out. He didn't allow you to take the camera and goddamn, did you leave your backpack at home? You know what I'm saying? What happened, bro? We need some evidence, man. To shut me up. You need some evidence. I think he was telling the truth this time, maybe. Sir Senior, how dare you come over here in this chat and believe that all in favor of the truth is upon us? Come on, man. I'll just take it that you're being nice. You have to be, you have to every now and then jump out of the comfort zone. Play the villain sometimes. I get it, Sir Senior. I get it. What's going on, Jay Ocho? What's good? Retro Rob on deck. What's good? I'm telling you, man. They was up there saying, God damn, I seen you on Big Blunts and Boxing. I mean, you seem like you was for my boy, man. Like, what's going on here? What changed? Because he's still undefeated. What changed? Why all of a sudden you don't rock with him like that no more? Well, I got with this group. They forcing me, dog. Shit just keep calling me. What keep calling you, nigga? The super chats, man. The super chats keep calling me, man. Calling me. So you trying to tell me that you're addicted to super chat itis? So therefore, you have to put narratives out that you believe that people are going to be attracted to, and it's going to, help them gravitate over to your channel. Exactly, man. And when I see them, when I see that yellow and green, you know what I'm saying? When I see that gold come in, man, it's just such a relief, man. I love seeing that color. Man, I love seeing those colors on my timeline, dog. I love it. I love that colors, man. I love it. There go the link right there. How is it that Munchkin cut his hair Then Blue go get weave and start his hair. I don't know none of what you say. Hey, hey, hey. I don't know, dog. Because me, I just get the regular haircut, man. Get the black and crispy, and that's what it is, man. I don't know what the if that is. I cannot confirm nor deny. When I see grown ass men, trying to be coolio, I can't confirm nor deny, shawty. I can't. I don't know what it's about. Because I look, I understand what my age group is. I understand when I was where these youngins was, I had fun, and it comes a point in time you have to accept where you at in life right now. And if you're not in your 20s or 30s and your 40s anymore, you have to either one, accept what you did and just reflect upon those good times, or in your 50s, you're gonna continue to believe that you're still in that era. And it's gonna people out there looking at you like, hey, what? What the look, bro. Man, you'll never see me with a man purse on. Never. It's not what I do. I'm not knocking any other dudes who do it. You know what I'm saying? I don't get no extensions in my shit. None of that motherfucker. Nah. Mm-mm. I don't know. Experts say thanks. It doesn't make sense. Andrew Charles on deck. What's good? Nigga Blue said Bud told him he didn't recognize him with the fake hair. Man, he's trying to make it a personal moment. Stop it, bro. Look, I was told, these niggas come on here and tell me, Terrence didn't dap you. I don't try to dap him up. Terrence has other people he talked to and converse with. I'm not one of them. Like, whenever we see each other, it's mutual respect, man. It's grown man shit. Like, he gave me a picture. He gave me an interview. Just me one. What more can I ask for, dog? What more can I ask for? You know what I'm saying? What more? What more can I ask for? I didn't meet Terrence at a 7-Eleven. I never seen him. I don't know what that's about, bro. I don't know what this 7-Eleven is about. When I go through 7-Eleven, most of the time I might dip in, get a Kit Kat. You know what I'm saying? Back in the day, I used to get a slushie. You know what I'm saying? But dude, besides that, I really don't frequent 7-Eleven no more, because most of them, of course, is in the hood. You know what I'm saying? So if I really have to go in there and get something, it's probably on the road or whatever. But I never bumped into Crawford at a 7-Eleven, bro. And then I want to get online and start talking. Man, guess who I ran into a 7-Eleven? Oh, man, they good people, dog. I ran into Bud. Nigga, all the pictures I got, every last one of them was at 7-Eleven. That's not what I can attest to, bro. I'm being real with y'all. That's not even all the pictures I got with Bud. That's not even all the pictures, bro. When I see him, I show him respect. I say, "What's up, champ?" I say, "What's up, champ? Can I get a pic?" And I keep it moving. I'm working. Okay, I'm working. I have other obligations, as independent media. So I really don't. It's gonna come a time I might be 60 and shit, because I've been, people been told that they trying to do me like King Kong Ortiz up in this bitch. Every time these hating ass niggas mention my age, oh man, motherfucker 65. Goddamn world come back, he's 69 and a half. He about to be 70 tomorrow. These niggas continue to damn increase my age. I said, goddamn, King Kong, now I know how you feel. Shit, dog. I'm just saying, I never seen Crawford at a 7-Eleven, bro. I never seen him at a 7-Eleven. Not one time. Not when I dipped in there for a slush and came back out. It was never one of those, oh shit, Omaha in the building. What's good, champ? Why you over here? Oh, you just passing by? All right, cool. Cool. That's what's up, man. Hey, good to see you over here. You know, we'll chop it up. No doubt. All right, cool. I never had that moment. Not one, y'all. Not one single moment. Nigga definitely wanted to make that shit personal, man. Hey, man. He trying to make it seem like he had a man-to-man moment and they hugged afterwards. Listen, Team Crawford know how much shit that's been talked about with him out here. Look, if the little challenge didn't mean anything, these dudes wouldn't be worried about what we got to say. Because we don't have to go up here and push a damn square wheel narrative and expect for that shit to flow smoothly. We don't do that, bro. We don't have to go out here and do that. You know what I'm saying? We don't have to do that. We actually have people that's out here being approved for credentials, man. D-Lo said he must have watched Just Right recently. What's that? Just Right. What's that? Man, y'all don't believe the hype, man. I'm telling you. The many times I've seen Bud all over the place, man. I don't seen him in my backyard. I've seen him in Texas. I've seen him in Newark. Seen him in Vegas. I mean, I've seen the man everywhere, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, never a 7-Eleven. What coincidence for them to meet. Hey, man, it was 7-Eleven right out the window. Right out the window of the hotel he's staying, right? Right out the window. So I'm guessing a dude, Hartford, looked like Crawford. And somebody was saying, hey, Blue, there go Hartford. I mean, Crawford. Go down there. Motherfucker got dressed and shit, threw on a cap, ran down there and act like he didn't see Hartford. And then all of a sudden Hartford turned around. Hey, you Cheyenne, right? Oh, yeah. Oh, man, why you talk so much shit about my boy, man? I'm just here, bro. You know, just since I seen you, man, it looked like you was trying to avoid me or whatever. No, brother. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't like that, man. I saw you with the blue jean jacket, you know, waist about, I say about 32-inch waist, shoe size 9.5, tube socks on. You have a black belt, and then, you know, your hat size is about, I forgot what your hat size is. You wear about a medium shirt. And I think to get over here, it took you about maybe about 523 paces coming off on 11th Boulevard to from this 7-Eleven. In your pocket right now, your wallet, you got a credit card, driver's license, you know, usual ID. And I think you have about a total of $13 in your wallet right now. Is all that correct? All right, cool. What you want to know? What's good, D-Lo? Experts say one day I get my credentials. Listen, I was there, bro. And anybody tell you, you look at my earlier lives, I was there with no credentials. I went there to cover a fight in Vegas, no credentials, bro. You just have to keep on working at what you got. You know what I'm saying? Keep working and get familiar with what you got going on, and get your content, and you can get approved. Like I don't have no connect. I don't have no freaking. I'm not the middleman for shit. I had to go down and get that shit out the, you know, dirt, going on these dang fight cards, man, with no credentials. I didn't pay for them. I never paid for a ticket to get into a fight like this when I started doing my media shit like some people. You know what I'm saying? I don't knock anybody want to come out their super chat fund and pay to be on deck so they can be seen. You know what I'm saying? Hey, some of us there was working and some was just there just enjoying the fight. I got in for free. I did my work. Check out my pictures that's on the IG. You know what I'm saying? This is a no super chat battleground over here. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is, bro. It was fun time. I'm not hating on nobody. They want to pay for a ticket. You know what I'm saying? Cool. But Man, there's so much shit that's been talked about small channels and what these channels don't do. But these channels are getting approved for credentials, man. That's all I gotta say. Trick, Nochi in the building. What's good with it, Trick? What up, WCS? What's good, Trick? How you feeling, bro? Said chat. Good evening, Queen Latifah and coming. Man, I'm gonna tell you like this, man. The fight this weekend was grand, bro. You know what I'm saying, like I said, I know exactly where that 7-Eleven is at. What they talking about, man? Come on, man. I was traveling with Team Tucker, man. We went downtown in the heart of Newark, boarded up window. I mean, we went down there and got there and got the best Jamaican food I ever had, bro. The best Jamaican food I ever ate in my life. That shit was, oh my God. We got the soup first, the real authentic soup, and then oxtails, the rice and peas, man, the cabbage, fried chicken. God damn. Hey man, we was catching the itis leaving out downtown, man. We was downtown town. I know some people probably over there don't even go down that much, you know what I'm saying? But that food was good. God damn. I wish it was closer because that'd be something I eat on a weekly basis, man. Jahi gonna be a problem at 147. Yeah, once he start to, get into the rankings, because the ranking is everything. Like his mentality is he's ready to step up and fight. And when I tell people that, that's what he said. He says it in the interview. He's ready for, they throw him a bone, he's ready. You know what I'm saying? So it's not like he's up here going off what the fans are saying. He say he's ready to step up to a big fight. You feel me? So from his performances and everything, he pretty much switches up his performance every fight. People have to understand this fight right here. Y'all was looking for the fight he had last. Y'all was looking for the intensity that he had last. I get it. But if you're looking for him to come out like that, understand that, from what I see, him and his team wants to continue to work on certain areas of his skill set. That's all. He came out, he was flooding the clutch, boxing, moving. He didn't come out and give y'all that full all-out onslaught. See, y'all was getting used to that. But you have to understand where their mindset at. They have to continue to try to get better and better and better. And then they have fans that's watching them. So it was some fans out there that was even in front of us. And they was talking about, oh, this dude gonna press the gas. He gonna get him up out of here in the 6th round. They didn't know what the plan is to work on boxing, man. Put the rounds in. And he put in solid rounds. Why? Because Errol Spence even tweeted. Man. He said something like Tucker good rounds. Even Spence tweeted about Tucker, bro. He tweeted about him. So even he's seen that he put in some good rounds. You had to really pay attention to what you was watching. Because some of the shit he was doing, man, I was like, God damn, that shit was amazing to watch, man. Very slick. Yeah, you just have to keep on working at that, expert, for real. Yeah, that's what it's about, man. Showing wrinkles in your game. You know what I'm saying? Just showing some wrinkles, continue to improve and learning, man. His pops talked about how they catalog information about, because I asked about film study and everything like that. He said they pretty much catalog information, up top, even in sparring. You know what I'm saying? They catalog it and then they reflect upon it, when they're in the training and everything like that. But I wouldn't call it a mistake. All I'm saying is look, y'all have to continue to understand, like, y'all have to understand who's doing media. I don't quite get, nor will I try to, when people are not paying you on a regular basis. They don't really care to seek out, what you got going on in this media. You know what I'm saying? Even a retiree, that plenty of time in the world. They're not doing any of that. We have too many fighters that said, WCS was trying to clout chase back in the day and all that. But then they see me at certain fights like this with fighters that I covered before they was even professional. I covered Jahi before he was professional. You know what I'm saying? I linked up with freaking Shaw News way back. I did an interview with Jahi way back. Team Tucker been the plug for a minute, a good long minute, man. I knew him when he was Jackal Fitness. So you can't use the same narrative. They mad because they can't use that shit. But any other fight, they try, oh, you want to support Devin Haney, you dick riding. No, I was trying to actually support the brother. But then other hating ass motherfuckers come out the blue and try to talk about I'm dick riding. How and why at 50s? You know what I'm saying? You obviously don't know what character means. You have to know someone's character. They can't say that about, Jahi. They can't say it. They can make up stories or whatever. But truth be told, they always want to say when you support somebody, you dick ride, man. You just jumping on the bandwagon. Well, if he ain't shit, he only, he has only non-professional fights, then you stay in the shadows then, because it's playing places he at. They go around and just like a lot of fighters, and they get work in, and they continue to, dip in and out of different states and regions. But like I tell these fighters, man, don't put me in the middle of anything. They'll give you the energy that you want. Don't put me in the middle of shit. And don't try to make it Atlanta freaking NYC type of deal, because I've been down here in Atlanta covering fighters a long ass time. I put my groundwork in my city already. So nobody can sit up here and try to downplay it and say, oh, he's over there supporting. No, man, they showed me love, man. I showed them love. They showed me love, man. Since day one. So y'all, it's nobody can sit up here and talk none of that crazy shit. Nobody, man. They can't do it. The only thing they're going to try to do is continue to say, what they don't think he has and all that. Listen. All you have to do is go to IG. Don't run that shit to me. I'm not training Jahi. I'm not freaking wrapping his hands. If you want to get in contact, if you want work, just hit it Shaw News, on freaking IG, and then he'll pass the word. Don't be bringing that shit my way. I don't want to hear none of it. I'm media. Remember, I'm media. I'm the dude behind the camera and all that. So I don't want to hear none of that shit, man. When it comes to him, don't try to sit up here and act like we've been in a close knit group. We've been riding solid for a long time in the A. Now I put my groundwork on here. It ain't got shit to do with Atlanta, and that, man, ain't no boundaries. I do what the fuck I want to do. It's my shit. It's my equipment. It's my time. It's my money. You feel me? Y'all really need to get that understood. Y'all don't know how hard this work is. This is hard ass work. Leaving up out the arena with 20,000 some frames and going through here and freaking taking these money shots, putting them on an edit, and then putting them out for the fighters to get. I still have freaking frames to put out there. Don't tell me it don't mean shit, man. Ain't nobody trying to hear that. But y'all need to understand. Y'all come forward, you're gonna get the heat, man. It's real talk. Nobody's trying to hear all this other stuff that y'all used to talk about, small channels. The small channels are the ones out here getting approved for credentials. They're not pushing these narratives. And then it's actually channels out here that's linked up with solid teams. That's why people mad too, because I'm about to go on Amazon and order some seat cushions. A lot of y'all niggas need seat cushions because y'all think it's all about, oh, well, I'm gonna be honest with you. He only got 10 views. Well, guess what? I'll deal with that. But I don't have to be out chilling with my lady and worry about doing a video. I was off for like what 2 or 3 days. I didn't miss a beat. I'm good. That's all I'm saying. I'm good, bro. D-Lo say, man, when these youngsters put on a clinic, they are called boring. Then they listen and engage more. They are called defensively vulnerable or chinny. You make some very, very valid points there. You make some valid points, but it's up to the reader. It's up to the one that's retaining this information, like yourself, to understand what the science is about. The science shouldn't sound a certain way when you're trying to apply it to criticize a fighter. Well, this fighter fights that way, but this fighter fights that way, and it's not the same. The science is the science, people. The science is the science. What does the science consist of? The science consists of offense and defense. That is the science. Offense and defense and everything in between, and how that fighter is able to authoritate and disrupt the rhythm of his opposition. That is the science of boxing. XB, let me explain. The man said he just happened to run into Bud at 7-Eleven. That's what happened in the movie. Just right. Okay. New 7-Eleven at that. Oh shit. Man, I'm telling you, man, some people are habitual liar, bro. That nigga went up there lying, talking about I went up to Texas for a top rank card, y'all. For a top rank card. Let me explain. A top rank card. I went up there for an interview with Errol Spence. Real talk. Absolute blatant, flat out lie. A top rank card that I was approved for credentials. I didn't even know Errol Spence was going to be there. I just happened to see his trainer. I didn't have no interview set up. Well, how is that possible and he's not signed with Top Rank? I covered Teofimo Lopez and I got the footage to prove it and the receipts. Oh, my fault. I'm a small channel, so my receipts don't matter. Yeah, they matter because I say so. I actually walked out with a undisputed world champion. He wasn't a world champion at that time, but I walked out before he was a champion. Ring walk. Let me see one of y'all do it. I actually walked out with them in Frisco. Who can say that? You know what I'm saying? I walked out with them, bro. And that's when I wasn't even really heavy on YouTube. But of course, when you get on YouTube and people that you know, they want to start to hate and call camps up, and it gets real sloppy. You know what I'm saying? They want to tell fighters lies and shit like that. But hey, I went up there to cover Tio. You want to continue to run with that narrative that a brother came all the way up to Texas on the top ranked card and got mad because I didn't get an interview with Spence? Please, I didn't get mad. What did I get mad for? I just felt like, you know, people always mention black people, and I couldn't understand how DJ, his behavior was when he saw me walk up with that press credential. He felt like he knew me. I didn't know the nigga. I just knew his face. I think, come to find out, he was freaking feeling some type of way about something else that I ain't had nothing to do with. Some other people that's family, you know what I'm saying? Or something like that. It ain't have shit to do with me. I mean, arrow's arrow, man. If a fighter don't want to give you an interview, they don't want to give you an interview. Let's go back to my Deontay Wilder take. I said, if Deontay Wilder doesn't want to give an interview, he ain't gonna give an interview. They say yes or no. Same with Teofimo Lopez, man. They say yes or no. Same with Teofimo Lopez, man. They say yes or no. Same with Teofimo Lopez, man. They say yes or no. Same with Teofimo Lopez, man. They say yes or no. Same with Teofimo Lopez, man. They say yes or no. Same with Teofimo Lopez, man. They say yes or no. Same with Teofimo Lopez, man. They say yes or no. Same with Teofimo Lopez, man. They say yes or no. Same with Teofimo Lopez, man. They say yes or no. Same with Teofimo Lopez, man. They say yes or no. Same with Teofimo Lopez, man. They say yes or no. Same with Teofimo Lopez, man. They say yes or no. Same with Teofimo Lopez, man. They say yes or no. Same with Teofimo Lopez, man. They say yes or no. Same with Teofimo Lopez, man. They say yes or no. Same with Teofimo Lopez, man. They say yes or no. Same with Teofimo Lopez, man. They say yes or no. Same All the fighters that rock with heavy. You know what I'm saying? Teen Williams learned a lot, man. Traveling out there, learned a lot. They can hate on it all they fucking want. But you talk about sitting behind a mic all the time, worrying about an internet connection when people out here consistently with a fight card, bro. But thanks for that drop. Just right. Knew it 7-Eleven at that. Oh my God. Pathological, man. I gotta rewatch the movie. Haven't seen it in a minute. Man, I'm telling you, bro, that shit is crazy, dog. Man, D-Lo up here talking about he refreshing the super chat. Don't put that shit off of me because I don't do that, dog. But I do like the colors, though. Shout out to D-Lo 404 Boxing with a $2 super chat. He said, just a slight refresh. Man, appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? It's good to see those colors come in. You know what I'm saying? Without bright browbeating the chat. God damn it. I want to see colors. It is in the first few minutes you will get it. I'm going to check that shit out now that you mention it. Shout out to the expert genius, man, with a $2 super chat. This is for being number 10, viewing the live. Absolute. See, that's what I'm talking about. Expert analysis, man. Being number 10 in this mode. Man, hey, the lucky number is 10, dog. Because when you get up to 13, shit go left. You know what I'm saying? If I go up to 13, 3 lives in a row, and I sit up here and try to say, let me try to total that shit up. 13 times 3, 63. They both got 3s in them. 3, 63. Damn. God damn it, 13 is so tricky. Triskaidekaphobia. God damn it. Appreciate y'all brothers for that super chat, man. I'm going to have to check that out. Because niggas pulling up to 7-Eleven, looking out the window. The 7-Eleven is right outside the window of their own room. They wonder just happened to be right there, y'all. Oh my God. Oh my God. There go Hartford. Hartford. Yo, what up? Yo, what up? Hey, yeah, it's Blue. I'm going to be down there. Just hold up. I'm going to be down there, man. When fighters keep winning a certain way, folks get upset because their favorite fighter can't beat them. It's like playing a video game and someone win and run the same plays over and over, go cry. Listen, we all know, real talk, that this boxing game is very seasonal. Like, you know, it can be cold, it can be hot, man. You know, when it comes down to pleasing fans, there's some media out there that just want to ask tough questions to get a reaction from a fighter when they're hot. What I mean by hot is when the camera's rolling. They just want to ask them a tough question when the camera's rolling and the shit is hot to get their reaction. But it's tough on the fighter because you have to look at it this way. These fighters are going out here practicing, training, trying to improve. You know what I'm saying? Trying to stay injury free. They want to make more and more money. So, you know, some fighters who take it serious, they definitely trying to make that advancement in their career. And then to get the backlash from the fans. You know what I'm saying? Now, don't get it twisted. It's some fans out there that's called fans for a reason. They support the fighter that they choose to, right? And then there's fans out there that pretend like they support them, but they don't really, you know what I'm saying? They don't really. They're not in the best interest of the fighter. That happens all the time. You know what I'm saying? You have a lot of people that's on YouTube that'll talk so bad about him, but they will see Bud Crawford in person. They'll be wanting to get a picture with him. You know what I'm saying? And hopefully Letitia Crawford isn't around. No, don't even try, Shawty. You used to want to you from this channel, huh? Now, see? You know when I put that dang tweet out there, it was about you and all them other people. Yeah, y'all trying to get an interview and all that. When y'all find out a fight being made, yeah, that's what I thought. No, we ain't doing no pictures. I'm telling you, man, these cats be sitting behind the mic and they'll talk all that shit, but they won't be that way around Crawford. All these cats will be yelling and screaming and cussing. They won't be that way if they was to see him in person. They won't. Real talk. They'd be as humble as they can be. They be humble as peach cobbler and whipped cream. They won't say, "Oh man," you hear them get that falsetto. Oh my God! Oh my God! That's him. Oh, what? That falsetto would be something sweet, wouldn't it? Bruce Gas, Boxing Jazz, and more on deck. What's good with it? OG in the building. Number 7 reporting. Damn, man. Hey, at least y'all know what the number is, man. 10. It's not the max, but 10, the quota has been met. You know what I'm saying? So they need to, when they talk about the channel, they need to leave my age alone and then think about the number of people that's in the chat. So give me 11 and a half, 12.2, you know what I'm saying? Skip over 13, goddamn it. We ain't fucking with 13. 15.5, some let's just keep it going. That's all I'm saying. Lots of fans are not the best interest of the sport, let alone best interest of the fighters. One thing I'd say about the fighters, they can't allow the fans to be their best interest, because those same fans that's rooting you on and talking this certain way, you go in there and you fight different than you used to. Just like Jahi went 8 rounds, right? A lot of people don't know why he went, but they'll sit up there and switch up on you. Just like when Shakur Stevenson fought Jeremiah Nakathila and Toka Kunklari, right? They felt that he fought 2 fights back to back, and they started talking about he was overrated and shit. That's just the way he fought those fights. But they was just trying to come down hard on him, like, And then he went in there and fought Jamel Herring, had a good performance. You know what I'm saying? Picked up the belt. Then went in there and fought Oscar Valdez. I mean, hey, they switch up all the time. Look at the criticism Devin Haney was getting. You know what I'm saying? Look at what Gervonta Davis had to continue to do. Gervonta went the distance with a smaller fighter and didn't knock him down once. And then they start to doubt if he had power. And then a bigger fighter, less experience, Rolly goes in there and say he's going to knock him out in 1 round, put your house on it. And all these people start going in there, refine their house, taking money out. I'm going to do what he said. I believe him. My loan been approved. Okay, baby, go pull all that money out. And we're going to bet the house on that Rolly stops him. I believe him. He's big. And then you had YouTube channels on here talking about Rolly Romero stops Gervonta Davis. Let's talk. Dude came out in the opening bell. He wasn't even had a sense of urgency. None of that shit to go in there and stop Gervonta. None of that. He gets stopped. The much bigger fighter, the much so-called stronger fighter, black belt in judoka. He goes in there and gets stopped in the 6th round. But yet they was downplaying Gervonta, you know what I'm saying? And pretty much saying, oh man, he couldn't beat the smaller Isaac Cruz. But he goes in there and beat and knocks out and stop the bigger Rolly Romero. Hey, boxing, hey, it's a finicky sport, man. It's tough for the fighters, man. Real talk, man. It's just tough. What I did, like, I didn't see nobody on here begging for goddamn money. I'm glad this weekend it was pretty good. I was working though, but didn't see nobody on here begging for some goddamn super chats, dog. Motherfuckers talk cash shit about Bomac, but he very hospitable and jovial when they got him on the line. Shit is wild. Yeah, man. Shout out to Bomac, man. You know what I'm saying? Knows his shit about boxing. Future Hall of Famer as a trainer. Period. You know what I'm saying? Future Hall of Famer. And it don't matter what people sit up here and say about it. He has champions under his watch. So therefore, regardless of what they want to make this into a soap opera, because Bomac will always be attached to Terrence Crawford and many others, fighters that's in his stable. He wants to pretty much talk about Keyshawn Davis. Of course, Keyshawn Davis, man, showing Bomac mad love. You know what I'm saying? I hope that dynamic never falters. I hope Keyshawn is able to stay and continue to grow and build until he get that dang world title shot, because he got mad respect. Bomac is a black trainer. Keyshawn's a black fighter. People always, pretend like that pretty much that relationship, it won't work. It won't last. And it can. It's plenty of, relationships like that can last. And there's a lot of respect that's going on out there when you see them in town for their fighters. It's a cohesive unit, bro. It is. It's a cohesive unit. I don't care how fighters act. Like if fighters don't want to talk to the media, they don't want to talk to the media. I'm more looking at them and their team. I'm more so looking at and listening to what they have to say, either in front of the cameras or sidebar conversations. That's what I'm looking at. That's all I'm telling you. Like that's pretty much where I'm at with it when it comes down to these fighters. Because these guys talk all that shit on here, man. But I mean, what are you in the game for? To attempt to treat fighters like shit, or to get more close to the sport, learn more about the sport. What are you trying to do? I mean, what are you trying to do? You trying to become more intimate with the sport, right? So in order for you to get intimate with the sport, it requires you to be in person and give face-to-face contact and kind of know what's going on. There's a lot that you able to learn in person with the teams, hearing them talk. You know what I'm saying? All this other collective information that you can only get while you're in person. I don't care about no sources and all this other shit that people talk about. You are getting remote third-hand information. So if you never heard that shit before, when people say, "Oh, you started off, and then by the time it gets to person number 5 or 6, it's already changed." Yeah, that's true. That shit's true, bro. Shit's done changed already. That's real life. It's tough, man. But you have to understand, like being at these fights and everything. I'm gonna give y'all another gem right here. This is me and Keyshawn Davis, man. Before he was even professional. You want to know what that's at? That's Newark. That's when Shakur Stevenson had his hometown fight, his first hometown fight. That's when he was up there without the braids, a younger Keyshawn Davis. He ain't like that no more. Dude then put on muscle. Goddamn, he a different fighter. He was youngin' right here. He's a full-blown professional now. You know what I'm saying? 6 victories in the game, dog. Come on, man. Step your game up, bro. Don't sit up here and talk about how many people are watching when you see the work, you know what the work is about, but yet you don't want to dang show it any love. I don't care. All I can tell you is what I tell you. You know what I'm saying? That's all I can tell you. When I'm on deck, it's on deck, man. This is what I live for. These shots right here. Putting in work, showing that I'm not like one-dimensional and flat-footed as a media segue. You know what I'm saying? I work for pitches like this. This is a classic. Bro. This is a classic. Whole classic. That's a classic right there. Hate all you want. That's a classic. That is a classic picture. That's his last freaking attempted weigh in at junior lightweight. He's sucking down, depleted, dry, and no telling what's going on in Shakur's head right there. But he will leave that to go on to win the main event. That look right there, him rehydrating, he would go in there to win the main event. He didn't go in there and look sloppy. He didn't look like he didn't want to be there. From this right here, saying, no, I'm not going to lose the remaining 1.6. I'm done. Just get rid of the titles, get fined. I'm ready for 135. On to the next. Shawty. That's a classic. This is a classic too, man. This is a classic picture. This is like, you know, center everything, man. That's what I do. Classic, bro. You know, Jahi Tucker, defensive, elusive, freaking Halloween, scary house, whatever. You know, he's up here moving around like he a black Casper. You know what I'm saying? Up there disappearing and shit, reappearing on the other side. And what is this about? You know what I'm saying? What is this about? I know Halloween coming up, but what is this about? You know what I'm saying? This dude's up here teleporting and shit, dog. Dipping in and out, teleporting on motherfuckers, dog. Come on, man. You can't sit up here and not appreciate what you said. Look at that picture right there, man. Casper, the black Casper, dog. This dude's darting in and out of damn frames and shit, man. Dude, man, what is going on, dog? What is going on, Jahi? I didn't know you had the teleport in you, dog. Can't be teleporting, bro. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers talk cash shit about Bomac, but be very okay. I read that. Yeah. Shout out to Bomac, man, for that interview. Shout out to Bomac for the interview, man. I'm gonna be posting my interviews I did. I'm gonna be posting them real soon. I just had to get these pictures out the way, man, because they if I don't get the pictures out the way, they're gonna be forever. You want to get them in the first, several days after the fight and post them up there. So, that's what I've been trying to tell people, man. Multitasking. You know what I'm saying? Me and Showtime was multitasking, dog. Isaac Cruz has a chin, underrated defense, and decent power. Tank overlooked the underestimated Cruz. To me, the fight was closer than what people make it out to be. Okay, this is my analytics on that, right, brother? What I could say is that Isaac Cruz, underrated defense, absolutely underscore. You know what I'm saying? Absolutely. With that defense, it protected his chin, his beard, his whiskers. That defense is everything. Having that security up there to protect that chin, his defense, man. I like it. I like his defense, man. I like his defense. Decent power, I think it's a little less than decent. But, one thing I can say about Isaac Cruz, man, he has the heart. He has the cojones to go in there. Like when he fought Gervonta Davis, he went in there to win. He went in there to get the W. He kind of gets me into that Jessica McCaskill type mood when they just load up on shots all the time, man. You know what I'm saying? Him and McCaskill, man, they just load up on shit. Like, God damn, when they want to throw a power shot, they throw power shots over and over and over again, man. You know what I'm saying? Damn. But Isak, man, I like him, man. I like how he goes in there and ball out. Like when I seen him defeat my boy Magnolino, dog. He had him standing up in the corner from body shots, man. There's an excellent ringside video of Tank Cruz fight out there. I've watched it a few times. They were playing high stakes chess in that ring, close fight. It might have been closer than what people give it credit, but they have to understand, just because you're curious on what the response time is going to be on Isaac Cruz every time Gervonta Davis lands a shot, you just need to pay attention to the sneaky things that's going on with boxing. On the small shots Gervonta is landing, and also you have to look at the shots that these fighters execute, but sometimes they reflect off the gloves. They really don't land on the body itself. It's not a clean shot. When you're hoping and wishing a certain fighter wins, some of these people, they look at one fighter. The whole fight, they'll look at one fighter. You look, to them, they didn't even know the other fighter was in there with a second fighter. They just been trying hard to see what this fighter is doing and cheer them on. each and every round. You can't do that. You got to look in between the fighters. You got to look at both fighters and what they're doing. You know what I'm saying? And some people don't do that because they so drawn in to their favorite fighter. Jahi was fighting the camera. And then you see me. I like that, man. You be having conversations with the camera. They hate that shit, man. You know, I mean, these fighters ain't perfect, bro. I meant to ask you, did you get a new camera and mic? The videos you was dropping over the weekend were looking and sounding super high def. It's a difference between how my phone sounds and how my actual other DSLR sound. I have two cameras, one I record on and the other one that is my mobile phone. So therefore, you know, my DSLR records in a different definition and has a standalone mic to it. As in my mobile phone, you know, I'm just saying, you just put your phone up there and record and the audio is going to be okay. You know what I'm saying? But it's easier for me to download videos if I just do it on my phone. Boom, get the video, upload it to YouTube. That's how a lot of cats are doing it. They don't really care about, you know, some cats will have a standalone mic on their phone. But some was just record the video like the media scrum that we was in, and you heard all that talking in the background and everything like that. Yeah, some cats don't care about any of that. They just say, okay, let me get closer to the fighter and you'll be able to understand what he's saying. Just let me be the first to post it so I can get these views. I don't have a, you know, I mean, my sense of urgency is there, but it ain't. Like, I post the videos when I post them as much as I possibly can, especially if they're not loaded on my phone. It's going to take a little bit longer. You know, do the internet connection, software and all that. But if you record it on the phone, you keep it pretty decent time and all that. Yeah, you can just upload that video to YouTube. You know, go to one of your apps, iMovie, InShot, or whatever. Edit what you got to edit and then keep it moving. But everybody's shit is different. All I'm saying is it was a great fight week. I'm not gonna lie, it was a great fight week. I enjoyed the hell out of going over there, seeing the teams. You know, seeing the youngins fight like Shushu Carrington going in there, putting on a show. You know what I'm saying? The boys came to fight, man. And then Jamel Herring's fighter, Misael Lopez. Man, y'all better keep an eye on that youngin, man, featherweight division. Misael Lopez. Look, that's Jamel Herring's fighter, right? Misael. He's 13. Well, he's 14-1 now, and 5 knockouts. He's from Mexico. All right. He fight in the featherweight division. He fought 18-1, 11 knockouts. Orlando Gonzalez. I'm telling you, that dude is slick. You want to talk about Philly shell, all that defense. He's a rough, rugged fighter, man. But he ain't afraid to go in there and mix it up. You know, he's flashy with his defense, man. Shout out to Jamel Herring. You know, he was in there with the Mexican colors representing his fighter. See, that's the shit I like to see, you know, getting that info, seeing what the fighter's all about and everything. And I know Showtime mentioned this earlier, but Jalen Phillips and Antonio Cobb went to a draw again for a second time. You know what I'm saying? They went to a draw a second time. Floyd Cashflow Diaz, man, he's a featherweight too. Him and Misael Lopez is gonna meet sooner or later if they stay in featherweight for a while. But Floyd Cashflow Diaz is 7-0 now, 2 knockouts, and I think 3 knockouts. I think he got a stoppage this fight, I believe. I'm not sure, but you know, pay attention. Hard-working young fighter, man. And of course, Jahi defeated Jose Sanchez. You know what I'm saying? We were talking about the guy who's 11-2-1, 4 knockouts. held the chip, had the experience, and also, Jahi did an 8 round at welterweight, did an 8 round fight. No Alejandro Lopez and Pablo Valdez. Pablo, he's a big hometown favorite, man. He got the stoppage, man. Like Pablo came in there banging, dog. Pablo came in there banging this time, like shit, man. He called himself the king of New York, man. They love seeing Pablo on the card, dog. Usually it's him and Edgar on the card together, but they love Pablo, bro. Pablo Valdez, they love Pablo. And shoot character, man. Like I said, these dudes from Brooklyn, man, come on, Brownsville, Brooklyn. Man, these dudes ain't going in there. They're playing, dog. They understand it. It's a lot of weight on their shoulders, man. They going in there fighting. So shout out to dang Bruce Carrington, man. Shoot. 6 rounds featherweight, improved his record to 5-0. And then the Henry LeBron fight and Andy Vences was anticipated fight people was looking forward to. It went down. And then of course Keyshawn Davis, man, and Omar Tienda. The man had 30 fights, y'all, and 18 knockouts. The man had 30 fights, y'all. Keyshawn Davis has an Olympic pedigree that's carrying over to his professional ranks, right? So you have somebody that's 5-0 going in there against somebody with 30 fights and 18 knockouts, and he gets the stoppage. He gets the stoppage, bro. Keyshawn got the stop, legitimate. Like he had already knocked the dude down before, but he gets legitimate stoppage, man. I think I released his picks already. Let me show you a couple. Shout out to Keyshawn Davis, man. Let me show you a couple of his money shots. You gotta show the love, man. You gotta show the love. Let me show you some of his money shots, man. And this is not all his shots of the fight. I just was trying to get some, get some picks out there already. And y'all can see all these picks on IG, man. But let me show you some of Keyshawn's money shots. Let me show you this pick right here too, where he was walking out. And then let me show you when he actually earned a knockout. All right. And these are my shots, courtesy of WCS. You know what I'm saying? Lens the moment. Check out this right here. Very nice knockout picks. The one and only Keyshawn Davis. Legit. You know what I'm saying? Take a look at the work now. Take a look at the work. That's all I'm saying. Take a look at the work, bro. Keyshawn ain't in that plan, dog. He ain't in that plan. Check out the work. Check out the work. Man, you gotta see the steel frames, man, to see what, because steel frames don't talk. So you have to use your imagination. Really. This is the finishing fight right here. Hold up. This is his finishing fight before the knockdown. For the stoppage. You know what I'm saying? Keyshawn wasn't playing. I actually have the when the referee stopped in, but you know, and this is when he was walking out. That's Keyshawn when he was not walking out. It's always good to see. You know what I'm saying? Capture the moment. Yeah, but you know, that's Keyshawn and his finishing flurry before they stopped the fight. Shout out to Keyshawn for getting that work in. You know, I actually have the when when um when Shakur Stevenson walked out with Kevin Gates. I have some pretty good pictures of that too. People don't tend to stick around when you show them your work. They don't want me disappearing. Hey, dog, man, I'm showing the fighters love, dog. You know what I'm saying? I'm showing the fighters love, man. Let's freaking look at Jahi again. This is all his defensive pictures. You know what I'm saying? This is his defensive pictures. Like with Shakur Stevenson money shot. Let's he was the main event, right? So let's just go to some Shakur Stevenson money shots. Because cause say how he was fighting now. One thing I would do, I post both fighters. You know what I'm saying? Like when they're in there banging it out, I post pics as much as I can of both fighters to a point. To a point. All right, to a point. That's all I can say. To a point. Hold on for a second. So I'm about to post some of these pics of stick with me right quick. So I know. So peep this out right here. I'm just trying to find my edits. I'm not posting my unedits. Because that's not the way it works, shawty. I want to give y'all the best version of the pics. I got pics out here I still have to edit. Damn. The Mexican colors look good on the edit. Real talk. This is Misael Lopez, okay? Well, I was telling you about Jamel Herring's fighter, Misael Lopez, when he was coming out to start the fight. That's one of my unedited shots of Misael Lopez. You know what I'm saying? Once again, shout out Jamel Herring, the champion himself. That's his fighter right there. But I have his photos coming up in a bit too. But I'm trying to find that. I'm trying to go through the edited version of my Shakur Stevenson money shots. Here they go right here. So I'm going to give you like 4 or 5 of them. Look at this shot right here. Crazy, huh? The way that shit was caught. It's crazy. Here go another one. Check out this shot right here. These is all by yours truly, WCS. You know what I'm saying? With the long range lens. My lens is not in the bag. Look at this shot right here. Another money shot by Shakur Stevenson and myself. I'm just there to capture the moment. Very nice shot by Shakur Stevenson. You know what I'm saying? Look at the shot by look at this distance gauging right now, because you know Shakur Stevenson was being criticized for how he distance gauge up close and he don't move his head left or right. But a lot of those shots was looking this close. He would avoid them this close, just out of range. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I wouldn't say he's getting away with it. He absolutely knows how to box like this. You know, he switches it up. Some people saying he just stands there and make a slight adjustment with the waist. That's not true. I mean, this proves it. He was slipping shots. He was slipping underneath shots. You know what I'm saying? He's defensively minded too. You know what I'm saying? People just want to, if they really ain't looking for the fighter to do anything good, then guess what? They're not going to see the fighter doing anything good. They're just going to report that they didn't do shit or nothing like that, you know? I look at this shot, this counter shot right here from Shakur Stevenson. And this is not all his money shots. It's just some I put out there kind of early because, you know, Shakur Stevenson was the freaking main event. So now I wanted to get some shots out there. Him, Jahi, you know, Keyshawn. Let's see. Look at the work right here Shakur was putting in. Very sound fight, man. I mean, these boys was banging, man. Shakur Steve, he was in there banging it, man. In there boxing his ass off. And like I said before, man, y'all want to go on IG, man, check out the frames on IG. Don't feel no type of way that it's not something that you want to see. You see all these other news outlets, you know, getting these, you know, 1 or 2. Man, I have plenty of these. You know what I'm saying, for the archives. Plenty. I never post all the pics. It's just impossible to post all the pics, but you know, this is them squared off, man. That's a great shot right there, believe it or not. Very great shot. Very great shot. I wanted to get the one of him and Kevin Gates, but I haven't edited yet. You know what I'm saying? I do have this one of Keyshawn Davis on the ring apron, gazing out to his fans, just cheering them on. You know what I'm saying? Standing on ringside. It's always good to go through the frames, especially with the supporters. It may not be the most uplifting, but come on, man. It's a part of boxing, dog. You know what I'm saying? It's a part of boxing. You gotta look. If somebody was on here, Kriegel or anything, going through frames, y'all would be like, "Oh wow, that's great." I'm just showing you another side of my skill set, man. That's Jahi Tucker with the colors on his ring walk. You feel me? I mean, these are big time moments, man. These are big time moments, real talk. You can't take them shits away. This Jahi Tucker in the ring. These are by yours truly. Appreciate that, Andrew. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. I just think it's beneficial to show people, what you be out there doing. I ain't going out there just going out there, damn, getting dressed to go to the fight. I'm actually out there working. And whoever said don't mean anything, they just haters. They can't do this because this ain't easy work, bro. This shit ain't easy. People don't want to put in all this work because they feel the fighter, they don't deserve it. You know what I'm saying? As independent media, that's too much work. They'll tell you, work smarter, not harder. It's only because they don't know how to do it. Check out this right here, Jahi Tucker, money shot. Check out this right here. Shots like this that I live for, like the money shots. That's the money shot, bro. It's a motherfucking money shot right there. What about this one right here? This is a hook to the body, y'all. Look at how the how the back reacts to it. This is a hook to the body now. This is a hook to the body, to the left side of his opponent's body. Real talk. That's a hook to the body. Check this shot out right here. Most of the time, Jahi put all his effort into these shots, man. These are freaking money shots. And look, you gotta understand, I'm in one place. So the shots that I'm getting, I have to be dialed in, like if the fight switches size and the fighters come back in the frame or whatever, I gotta still be zoomed in, you know what I'm saying, just to get the shot. I'm not down there ringside maneuvering and shit like that. You got to get the shot as it presents itself. Look at this shot right here. I'm saying no blur, that's the right hand. Let me see if it's one I haven't showed you. Showed you that one. What about this one right here? Rockabye Baby. This is the Rockabye Baby, man. Rockabye Baby on the, the song. You know what I'm saying? I still got some fire picks out there that from the other fighters also. I have some fire pictures out there from other fighters. But of course, I was trying to give you the Jahi Tucker sauce, the Shakur Stevenson, Keyshawn Davis, and then I already put the ones out there, Antoine and Jalen Phillips. I put them out there already. He go uppercut to the body. You know what I'm saying? Jahi was putting on the freaking boxing clinic in there, bro. And really, the ones who don't want to look at the pictures, that's cool. But I'm going to start putting them up here. I'm going to do a video and post it on YouTube of frames so people can really see all the fighters I've taken, pictures from up close or, from a distance. You know what I'm saying? It's a part of boxing. This is another pick that I didn't even put out there of his defense, right? this the little small stuff people don't see because he be rhythm and motion, man. It's like he in there dancing and the way he be slipping. But look at his eyes. Look at his where his eyes is set. He's always looking to see what his opponent is doing next. You know what I'm saying? You know how Canelo looks over his right shoulder a lot when he's rolling with the right hand of his opponent. You know, I mean, in that particular scenario, a lot of fighters do it. It's naturally, you know what I'm saying? But most of the time, if Jahi Tucker is slipping punches, he does keep his eyes on his opposition while he's moving and grooving. You feel me? Appreciate it, Big Bunsen Boxer. That's far, no doubt, no doubt. Appreciate you, bro. The shots are good at that range. Yeah, man. Try to, try to, and that's like 200 out, something like that. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. But they have their own photographers that's ringside, man. Top rank. So if that shit was ringside, man, it'll be a whole different story. A whole different story. But I gotta take it as I can get. You know what I'm saying? I gotta take the position where I get, shoot the fight, keep it moving. Ain't no complaining here. It could be worse. You could be out there and not get approved for anything. Real talk. But let me see if I got the one with Kevin Gates. Is this it? Oh, this is one with Kevin Gates. They're gonna steal this motherfucker because it's not even edited. I don't even care. It's KG. It's not like this is one that's unedited KG. I have a better one with him. You can actually see Shakur Stevenson, but this is with Gates, man. This is one with Gates. Gates be going off, man. You know what I'm saying? Gates be going off. You can't really see Shakur in the shuffle because the light is staying on Gates as they just came out. But yeah. Let's see. Have I even edited this yet? Oh, I was gonna show you Floyd Diaz, but oh no. I mean, edit that shit. He came out with a top to the hockey uniform. It was pretty cool though. You know what I'm saying? To represent the local hockey team, that's pretty cool. Real talk. It's pretty cool. It's one other picture I'm trying to find. Let me check the ones. Let me see. Where is it? It's not there. Oh, let me. Hey, check out this picture. Shoe should be mean mugging him. Should be mean mugging him, man. I like it. He got his own style. That's Shoe man at the weigh-ins. You know what I'm saying? Shoe mean mugging the camera. You know what I'm saying? I say, hey, do your thing. Do your thing. You have to understand the clarity is not the same on YouTube than it is just looking at it on social media. Real talk. I don't know if I even posted this yet. They go Edgar Berlanga. And that's an untouched freaking photo right there. I might have posted it on IG, but did y'all get a chance to see Keyshawn doing the weigh-ins. This is opponent that he stopped. Dude is a rescuer, first responder rescuer. You know what I'm saying? And that's untouched too. So let me give you one more good one. Then that is it. Let me see. Oh, there go Bullet. I don't know if y'all seen Bullet, but this is Rolly's coach right here. You know what I'm saying? Bullet Cromwell. That's Rolly's coach right there, sitting with his assistant trainer Diaz. You know what I'm saying? That's Bullet. Yeah, but let's get back to some of this boxing shit, man. I don't want to really talk about no Joe George situation because he did what he had to do. What's going on, Balash? How you feeling, bro?
What's up, man?
I hear you.
Yo,
Yeah, you good? What's going on with you, bro?
oh nothing, man. I was just seeing them photos you had, man. Them super crisp.
Appreciate you, man. You
I
know
was
what I'm
gonna
saying?
say, like them photos you be taking, you taking that like you take snaps of the whole fight or just like certain pictures you see that's nice and like different fights and stuff.
No, I usually shoot the whole fight.
Oh wow. And just you just be snapping pictures each round and stuff?
No, I ain't just snapping pictures. I go off the rhythm of the fighters.
No, no, no. Yeah, I'm just
Yeah, I just go off
like,
the rhythm of the fighters. If I believe it's gonna be some action, I just
right.
don't let it rip. Just sit there and just I have like damn 50,000 pictures.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? I just try to go off the rhythm of the floor of the fighters and then get the moment in there. I
Mm,
mean,
that's
you got to
neat.
get used to seeing how a fighter his rhythm, because if you
Exactly.
don't, you just be taking pictures of air. They won't be doing shit.
No, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
They,
I was gonna say a good thing, a good idea, bro, would be like, the punches that you had, like the money shots you call it. That'd be a great like vid to just show like punches that you see that each opponent land on each other. You know what I'm saying? That'd be something to like make a vid on. You know what I'm
oh yeah,
saying?
I'm gonna start doing that because a lot of the stills you can use them as thumbnails and all that other shit,
No, yeah, that's cool too. But like,
I'm
people,
gonna put I'm gonna put a collaboration together. You
right?
know, a certain money shots I've gotten over time. Yeah,
Yeah, see,
for
that's
sure.
neat. Yeah, because then people will be like, oh man, like so and so got hit this round, but you got fucking good steal shots. You could kind of be like, wait a minute, well, he blocked that one or he landed that one, like kind of like uh clear the smoke and mirrors and stuff, on certain rounds and stuff.
With the
You can,
defensive shot, you talking about going through steals and you got to separate the offense from the defensive shots. Like what I did
hmm
with Jahi, I purposely separated some of his defensive shots because people may not have paid attention to it unless I put them up there so they can see how defensively minded he is, like defensively
right,
conscious he is in the fight. But yeah, I mean, you have those money shots. You can take maybe sometimes you can take like 5,000 frames on one fight. It depends on if it's 4-round fight or not. All right.
hmm
The 12-round fight, man, depending if it's really good, you can take that shit out the 30 frames, man.
mm,
30,000 frames, rather. 30,000 frames.
right,
Because it's very interesting. You want to stay attuned to what's going on. So
yeah, no, I feel that, yeah.
so what was new over the weekend with boxing, man? Besides the usual Joe Joyce knocking out Joseph Parker.
Shoot, well, I don't know. I after the fights we had last weekend, shoot, it's Crawford Arrow talk still and
Did you
uh.
hear that Jared Anderson say he want to fight Daniel Dubois? I think that'd be a damn good fight,
Yeah,
man.
actually, yeah, I heard when I heard him say
I
that.
like that right there.
Yeah,
'Cause
that'd be good.
yeah, Dubois has the WBA regular title, so why not, man? That would be a good fight for Anderson and Dubois.
Yeah. Yeah, or George Joyce too. That'd be interesting. But I don't think that
I
happened.
don't think Anderson is. I don't know him fighting freaking Joe Joyce right now. I don't know, man. I mean,
No, I feel you.
I don't know about that, but Dubois, I think he's
Right.
still a little green. I think it'll be a pretty good matchup.
Mm-hmm.
Who knows?
Gotcha. Yeah, yeah, for real. Yeah. But no, nothing much, man. I haven't heard really much anything. I know, shoot, the stuff coming fights, in October. And shit.
What you think about? I know you was paying attention to Floyd Mayweather. No, matter of fact, no, I'm just bullshitting, dog. But
No, you good, man?
no, I'm just bull. I'm not talking about Floyd Mayweather exhibition, dog.
Oh,
You know, I'm not talking about that shit. But pretty much, Tyson Fury saying bullshit, and then the Crawford Spence situation is still out there lingering,
mm-hmm.
and no announcement
Yeah,
and all that other shit.
yeah. Yeah, I'm just like, I'm getting to the point where it's like, hey, man, I just want to hear it confirmed by PBC, whoever going to promote it. I'm just waiting on an announce. I don't even want to go back and forth with people over like say if it's gonna happen this year, next year. Just hope we hear an announcement from either the fighters themselves or.
Has Prince brought up any new information? Because I was at the fight. I'm just asking in general.
Oh no, I mean I haven't actually. Me and Prince, we don't even talk much now.
No, I was talking about on live. I don't know.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Me and Prince, yeah, I haven't talked to him in a while, man. Cause like me and him had like a little dispute over some
For
petty
real.
shit. Yeah,
Hey,
man.
hey,
So
get in line. That's YouTube, dog. Like you look, these artificial friendships and all that shit, dog.
oh no, I ain't tripping. Like I said, it's just a thing where he he was like trying to call me out because he felt like he created this like the 50 Cent video that was floating around on the internet a couple weeks ago, and
No,
like
I ain't see that.
well anyway, yeah, he was trying to say like 50 Cent was confirming that there was a 3-fight deal that Crawford and them made, and 50 Cent confirmed it. But I was like, from me seeing the video, like he never said that, and he was like, no, that's not the case. You heard it wrong, and like trying to, call me all types of different names and shit because I told him like what you were saying wasn't true. I'm like, yeah,
I
he
mean, that's
pretty
pretty
much,
much a debate. That's how a debate is, I guess. I don't know.
yeah, yeah,
It's,
but it
it's,
was,
that's that's how a
yeah,
debate is, I guess.
yeah, I guess, but like to me, it wasn't trying to debate. Like the fact is, 50 Cent never said in the video that they confirmed the fight. He just said that obviously they both want to make the fight and whatever, and they not one or the other is not saying they don't want it, but he made it seem like that, they told him that the fight is done and it's a 3-fight deal. This is what Prince said to me, and I seen the video for myself, and that's not what 50 Cent said.
Mm,
Yeah.
I feel you.
Yeah, man. So he started calling me weirdos and stuff on Insta, so I'm like, fuck it. That's how you feel. That's how you feel.
Well, I can't tell you I haven't been through stuff like that on YouTube. It's just the way it goes, man. It's in rotation. I wouldn't take it to heart though. You know what
Oh
I'm
no,
saying?
I'm not. I mean, like, hey, shoot. I don't know. Like I say, I'm pretty sure though he probably ain't gonna put me on the live. If he do, uh, I would. I mean, I'd be surprised. But that's why I'm just taking it for what it is. Hey, he gonna call me out of my name over some report, over some, because he wanted to release something, that ain't true. Then hey, that's him. Like, I mean, I'm not gonna. You ain't gonna convince me something that I know that isn't true. So yeah, it is what it
Okay.
is.
Blunts and Boxing said I want to see Jared versus Herkerbeck. That'd be a
Yeah,
good
that'd be good
fight.
fight.
I'm not sure if Jared Anderson's ready for Philippe Herkovic. I don't know, man. It's possible that'll be a good fight. People tune in to see it, man. What you think about that fight, Anderson versus Herkovic?
Yeah, I'd actually that's the fight right there that I actually want to see, and I think he actually said too, like he wouldn't mind fighting because he saw that fight that they had him and the Zhang, what's his name?
One
James.
thing I can say about Jared Anderson, he was on deck this weekend. He looks like a heavyweight fighter. Like he's in good
Yeah,
shape to be a heavyweight fighter. You know, he's not overweight. He's not too muscular. He looks like a freaking heavyweight fighter, man. He ain't small by no sense of the imagination.
exactly.
He is a big boy for the heavyweight division. You know, so look for him, man.
Oh yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, definitely check that for sure. So many even have fighters, man. Just look out for, but yeah.
Big Blunt said, Bud and Spence gonna fight in the spring of 2K23, April, May. That's my thoughts on it.
Man,
What?
so that's crazy. He just said that. You know why I think that's the case, and I actually said this well, like I still this to Prince actually like shoot 2 3 months now. The reason why I think that's a possibility is because if you can when you be on YouTube and stuff, you know how they post like fights of past fighters. Like anyway, they got like Errol Spence fight versus Ugas that's gonna be premiering,
Yeah.
right? Like the full fight, how they do that. Well, like if you go check on Showtime thing, the premiere for the like the release date that they having for the full fight of Ugas and Errol Spence, the release date is in April of next year. Like I think the 16th something or something like that. So I'm like, that kind of makes sense because usually they kind of show like, okay, the fighters past fight or like fights they recently had before their next big fight. You know what I mean? So that right there might be a possible date because, like I say, that the release date for that the full fight of Aerospace and Ugas is next year of April. So that's a possibility. That's interesting. He said that. So
So who do you think Spence
mm.
gonna fight next though?
What'd you say?
Who do you think Spence is gonna fight next?
If it's not Terrence Crawford, I don't know, man. Either
I don't
like
think
a
every fighter's waiting till next year to fight. Period. They're gonna have a fight this year.
yeah, yeah, or Arrow, like people were saying like he gonna fight someone, probably possibly a Keith or that Stanley Onis guy. That's why I think possibly Stanley Onis or Keith. I don't know.
You think Errol Spence is fighting Stanthionis? All
If he
because
not
he's a
fighting Arrow, no,
mandatory? Just
if he
because
not
he's a
fighting
mandatory,
Crawford,
huh?
yeah, yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's why I'm going off logically because obviously if he not fighting Crawford,
I thought that Stanthionis was trying to get him to fight Virgil Ortiz, man.
I heard that, but I don't know how true that'd be. But yeah, that I heard. But,
That makes sense though, because they're trying to reserve Spence, and
exactly.
they're trying to reserve him as much as possible. So if Keith Thurman come into the question, who knows, man? Who knows? I couldn't tell you.
No, no, yeah. Yeah, I just know you at Abbey. Like I say, yeah, he fight definitely Premier Smith again this year. But if it's not Crawford, I don't know. That's what you're referring to. Who you fight? It had to be them dudes if it ain't them. Crawford. Yeah. Yep.
And then Crawford, I know he's gonna probably try to get a fight this year too. I don't know if I can see him. I know he's in training. I don't know if I see him going this whole year. That'll be over a year, of him
Yeah.
not fighting, and then to say he's gonna fight like April.
Uh-huh.
I don't know, man. I think he might have a fight this year. I don't know, man.
No, man. Yeah, don't say that, man. I know it's a thing. Like I say that too a lot. Like I don't know, but no, man. Shit, if anybody would know, it'd be you and town people who really obviously be out there talking to these guys and stuff. You would have a better idea of knowing, you know. And you've been around boxing long enough to know. So whatever you feel, man, it's possible. It's a possibility. If you think Crawford will have a fight, which will make sense. I mean, him going a whole year and more actually, because it's been a year already without a fight, would be ludicrous. So I agree. He definitely should have another fight. Which I don't know who that would be though. Like Virgil, like who would it be? Because I mean, his mandatory is Virgil.
Yeah, but like I said, they trying to finagle and finesse. So you put Virgil on Stanthionis, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's crazy.
Man, like I have no idea, man, who Crawford will fight this worth interest in the top rankings. Keith Thurman came about cool, you know, that goes for either Errol or Crawford. They fight to Keith Thurman because he's out there, and definitely I don't want to see Crawford fighting Blair the Flair. That'd be no interest for him.
Yeah,
You
that'd
know
be
what I'm saying?
crazy.
You know, woo!
That'd be
Blair
entertaining
the
though.
Flair. You know, shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, it is what it is. I mean, I just don't. To me, I don't see Crawford going all the way through this 22 and into the first semester of 23
hmm
and take that fight. You know what I'm saying? That would be almost a year and a half, you know, damn near, you know, close to a year and a half of him being out the ring.
Yeah.
But you never know with boxing and freaking, you know, politics and all that.
Yeah, for real.
Did you hear about the Tank Davis situation? What do you think about that?
Oh yeah, him possibly serving a little time. Man,
Yeah,
that
I mean,
sucks.
it doesn't mean he's gonna serve some time. It's just they didn't accept the plea.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, hopefully he could fight, but I mean, his court date is what, in December something. So um yeah, man, it's looking like the victim definitely want him to serve some time. So I don't know. Hopefully that work out in his favor and he can fight. But I don't know. I mean, it looking like it's definitely a moment where Tank gonna have to definitely sit down and you know think about what he be doing outside of the ring. You know.
Well, he's been pretty cool since that incident,
hmm
but it just
Yeah.
looked so bad. It just looked
Yeah.
bad. Like
Yeah.
not only that, I mean, both combining both incidents together, just with the hit and run and also him snatching the female. People have pretty much left that in the darkness. You know what I'm saying? Until and, you know he's supposed to went to court early this year in March, and we
hmm
didn't hear too much about it until now. You know, and people were thinking that he either paid them off, settle out of court, or whatever, but that's not the case. I guess he's still going to court, and those I guess it was 4 individuals in the vehicle. I don't know, man, but the situation with the female it was even worse. But yeah, he's been you know handling himself pretty professional outside of that.
hmm
And it's not like Floyd, you know, it's been plenty of fighters that go to jail for a certain period of time. I'm not condoning it. I'm not giving that as a freaking hall pass. All I'm saying is nothing new.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah. But no, man, like it's back to the point I said in the beginning, like, yo, like if I could help you out with them, like when you the money shots, man, like possibly make a vid on counting like if it's a thing, I don't know if you into that, like just say for certain fights, like counting all the punches that be landing, bro, that'd be a good video.
Me count, I can't really count the
Or just
punches that's
show the
thrown when I'm shooting a fight.
no no no. No, I'm not saying during, I'm saying like all the like for example the photos you got now of
Yeah,
the fights, you know, just all the money shots you got, like that'd be dope to just showcase like, okay, dang that round or in that particular moment he landed a
yeah.
couple good shots. That'd be something to make content on.
See, the only way I can get money shots per round, you know, I really have to then take time. Like when you get off a fight weekend, you definitely want to try to post pictures as quick as possible. But you have to really look and basically take a picture of the ring girl, you know, each time she come up here and give round 1, 2, whatever. So you can kind of organize your shots. That's the only way you can organize your frames, else they're just gonna blend in together. And
Right.
then yeah, man,
Yeah, that's a
it's a
lot of work. I'm just saying that I just
sequence, bro.
yeah, yeah. I just know that's some good work though. Like
Yeah, I
definitely
appreciate it.
continue to do that. Yeah. Good. Yep.
I got so many, but I don't think I ever did like a vid to just put certain group together. The money
hmm
shots, bro, both regional and freaking like I did shoot ringside of the PBC card. I shot Malik Hawkins and Darwin Price. That I got some damn good shots off of. And I was actually shooting ringside. I mean, I've shot ringside before, but
Right.
just not on top rank.
I feel you. Yeah.
Like not on top rank, man. Like that is the shit that you gotta think about how many people ringside, who they with, and all that.
Right. No, real. Yeah.
Hold on for a minute. Yeah, I really don't want to get into Tyson Fury situation. That just seems like it's a carnival show. You know what I'm saying? Tomorrow he gives Joshua 5 p.m. deadline to sign the contract. And what if he don't sign the contract? You're gonna wait because that's a fight they want
No,
for whatever
right.
reason.
Yeah. Man, who you think Uzi gonna fight next? Since
Man, I have no idea. You know, it'd be good if Deontay Wilder come off this fight with a win of Robert Helenius, man. Him and Deontay Wilder get a chance to fight, you know, for the unified titles. That's a good fight for Wilder.
that'd be so interesting. That's a firework fight.
I mean, it'd be, you know, people gonna go in there and say what they say all the time. You know, they're gonna say
Mm-hmm.
that Usyk is a better boxer than Wilder. We already know what the common thing going to be.
Yeah,
The
yeah, for
common
sure.
thing is always going to be his opponent is going to be the better boxer.
Exactly. Yeah, yeah. I was just talking about the fight itself. Yeah, I don't care. Obviously, people gonna have theirs and points. So, you know, at the end of the day, that fight itself is definitely gonna be some. I'm gonna stay tuned. There's gonna be some fireworks in that fight.
Oh yeah,
Uh-huh.
it's definitely going to be on. It's definitely going to be on point. But I just don't see why Joshua's even. You know, Joshua should either fight Deontay Wilder next, or you know, or the loser between Deontay Wilder and Helenius or something. You know, or
Mm-hmm.
you know, you still have Andrew Ruiz out there. Do people want to see Andrew Ruiz go in there and fight Tyson Fury or freaking Alexander Usyk? I mean, he's still out there. He's a viable opponent. Or they're gonna try to put Ruiz in there with freaking Joe Joyce. You know, the heavyweight is wide open.
Right. Yeah.
But we just want to see certain names like Wilder. Who is he gonna fight? I mean, Anthony Joshua, he coming off a loss and then he get another title shot. Like
Yeah.
he coming off 2 straight losses, man. And we're gonna send him in there with Fury for another title shot. Now y'all just fucking off.
You're right. This is the power of just popularity, I guess.
What popularity we talking about? Dude got tired.
Well, as far as Joshua shit over there, man, and being
Yeah.
him, yeah, over there he pretty big, and the alleged payouts that he be getting kind of like validates that like he pretty big star. I don't know how big in America. He's
But you
somewhat
gotta
big.
understand that also Anthony Joshua has to pay Eddie Hearns and probably Barry Hearns and everybody Hearns, the whole family. You know, he might come out there making what 75 million. Okay, let's
Hmm.
say 75 million. Your take home pay after taxes and paying all them might be 20 million.
Yeah, that's still a lot of money though. No, yeah, that is true though. Yeah, that's definitely how it works. You definitely gotta split the pay. But yeah, like I said, that's the only thing I can see, just that him being, just popular. Because, if he wasn't Anthony Joshua, obviously he wouldn't be getting no back-to-back title shots after, losing.
Yeah, man. It's just right now. It seems like Anthony Joshua's walking around and freaking, with the ring on because you're just coming off losing your titles and then failing to regain your titles, and
Hmm.
and Tyson Fury not fighting Alexander Usyk, which is weird to everybody. But then we want to see Anthony Joshua. No, just wait till Wilder finish up. and then put him in the ring with one of those guys. Not Fury, but I'm just saying one of the guys to do like on a title eliminator or put him in there for a title shot against Usyk.
Yeah.
We don't want to see him fight Tyson Fury again, but yet I don't want to see Anthony Joshua fight Fury either.
Yeah.
Just to get knocked out. I mean, we don't want Anthony Joshua becoming Dillian White. You know what I'm saying? No bullshit like that.
Yeah.
Did you see Floyd Mayweather sitting over there with Pacquiao, dog? Man, I was like,
Yeah.
man, what the fuck are we doing?
Yeah, I seen a little bit of that. Yeah, man. Floyd being Floyd, man.
But they've been planning that shit for a while. If Floyd was over, Manny Pacquiao. I mean, if Manny Pacquiao was just over in Japan, that shit just didn't happen by coincidence, man. Max, what's good? D-Lo, what's good?
Right, right. Yeah.
But it is what it is, man. It's not too much going on. Berlanga first facing Munguia, wants to face Munguia. That'd be a good fight.
What?
You know what I'm
Jaime
saying?
Munguia?
Yeah, Jaime Munguia.
Oh, bro. Now that's gonna be a fight. I don't know if he want to take that fight.
Yeah, that's what a lot of us saying. I don't know if he want that Munguia work
What?
right now.
You just dropped some on me, man. Scott. If that happened, I'm PB. I'm watching that.
Yeah, that's what he's saying. He want Zack Ryder or Jaime Munguia, man.
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah. I don't know, bro. Jaime, yeah, he not. I'm gonna just say it right now. He not winning that fight. I got Jaime in that.
I mean, you never know if based off his last fight. I know he didn't look that well, but what if he come in there much improved, man?
I think he will. Just performances like that out of frustration and stuff and pressure, that kind of happens. But still, I mean, he didn't look the greatest, but yeah, I think he might bring the best out of him fighting a dude of that caliber. I
It's
just
just
don't think
difficult for me to get over how Edgar bit
exactly,
the
man.
dude. I'm like, what is that about, man?
And that fight, I ain't gonna lie, that was a pretty close fight, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, if we're gonna, we don't want to get on to the examples, but it was a fight that rounds, Angulo definitely had a few rounds on Berlanga, but
Yeah.
you know that's the past, man. Like I say, we'll see. He might get a tune-up before he fight Maguire.
Why he need a tune up if he just came off a win?
I mean, he didn't look that good in that fight though.
He
So
won though.
yeah, he won, but I mean,
He didn't
a
look
lot
that
of.
good. Else he wouldn't have bit the man, god damn it. You know what I'm saying?
So if he want to take that risk and fight him right away, go ahead. But I mean, that's going to be bad for him. I know if I was in his shoes, I would fight another guy before I fight a. Because I think ain't he a champion, right, Maguire? Or he's a contender still?
Who?
Is Jaime a champion yet, or Jaime Maguire?
I think he's a contender. Hami's at 60 right now, ain't he?
Yeah, I believe so. So yeah, he's not even.
I don't know
So
if he's
yeah, I
a
mean,
champion because what's his name? Andrade, vacated supposedly. And then you have the unified and Triple G, which is IBF and WBA, and of course Mar Charlo.
right.
So
Yep.
it all depends.
Yep.
The 160-pound division is garbage, man.
Yeah.
I mean, the
Yeah.
54 is good, 47, 40, 35, and 30 has a little spark in there.
hmm
26 is okay. 22, we're just trying to see what's going to happen with MJ and Cool Boy Steph. Are they going to fight for Undisputed? And then, see what happens if Monster moves up from 18. Then, of course, Bam Bam and Superfly and all this. Chocolatito, Juan Estrada, and all them guys.
hmm
I don't know. The beat don't stop to the bang, bang, boogity beat. We'll see. Light heavyweight, we trying to see freaking Anthony Yard is gonna fight, the unified champion, Artur Beterbiev.
Uh-huh.
D'Lo say Homie should feast on Belanga. Yeah, for sure. For sure. I can't go in there and bet this dude. You know what I'm saying? I can't bet and say that Belanga gonna have his best fight against Homie McGill. No, Homie's been in there, man. He's a much better boxer. Seriously.
Right. Yeah.
He said, I think he should fight Gabe Rosales. Man, y'all don't use the fuck out of Gabe.
I'm about to tell what? I was just gonna say that, like, come on, man.
Y'all trying to goddamn kick Gabe like he a work donkey or something, man.
No, for real, man.
Fight
like,
Gabe.
Come on, man.
Super duper gatekeeper, dog.
Yeah, he's beyond that.
Super duper gatekeeper, man.
Yeah. I mean, he still like to fight though, but man, if I was him, oh man, I would have been stopped. Jeez. But he a tough dude, he definitely good for anybody.
Yeah,
They
he's a tough
want
dude.
to,
You can't deny that. He a tough dude. Real talk.
Yeah.
That we know.
Right.
Hold on for a second. I'm trying to load up this video. Hold on for a minute.
Yeah, man. I'm gonna upload my next video soon on my channel.
Yeah, you did your first video recently, right?
Yeah, I actually did my second not too long ago. I'm doing my third now.
Oh, okay.
Edited. Yep. I'm doing a little series called The Man Who Beat the Man, where I just talk about how the lineage started, and like in the first vid, and the one champion, and one of the founders of the Ring magazine, like the whole history of
Okay.
lineal. Yeah. So I got a whole bunch of videos to drop. I'm just taking my time with it.
All right, cool. Shit. I'm about to cook anyway, man.
Oh no, I feel you, man.
I'm about to go
Yeah.
cook them. I'm gonna show them this video and then I'm gonna freaking up out of here.
Right.
Let's
D-Lo, it's I got you, man. It's fighting in politics. But what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go on my computer and I'm gonna send you the link of my channel. If you cool with that, Scott. But yeah,
I think I subbed to your channel already though.
Yeah, if you want, you could drop. I mean, if you got time, I'll go on my computer real quick because the dude D-Lo said that. Hold on. Yeah. I don't know who that was. But yeah, for now. Let's see.
Bourbon. Sit in the back of that color, get hot in the pelican. All of my niggas be gone, off the medicine. Hey, how you wanna get riled up? What is your preference? Fuck the reverend, I'm higher than God. Jay riding around with the stop. Fuck nigga, he'll get flipped and he'll get stopped, bitch. I'm buying all of the Glocks. I'm buying out of the Glocks. Free all my niggas that's locked, that's holding it down, up in the box.
Get pussy, get put in the box. Sipping codeine on the rocks. The J walked in with a mop. Think I'm addicted to guap. Think I'm addicted to walk. Y'all niggas really be rats. Hey, y'all niggas really some hoes. I had to let y'all know. All of my niggas up pole. All y'all niggas get hoed. All of y'all niggas get sold. Bitch ass nigga get choked.
Swing your pipe and tell a nigga, yeah, like you scared. I put a touch in this right over my.